Yeah, welcome to episode 269 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are Badass.
No one else is here. Star Wars, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Masters of the Universe.
We want you to kick it with us here every other Sunday. If you can't make the live shows, kick it with us in our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you just want to know when the show's being posted, you can find us at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast or go to openyourtoys.com, top of the page, show notes, links to everything we're talking about, including how to subscribe through Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts, RSS, Stitcher Smart Radio. You can email us, call us, support the show with links at those show notes. Where can they find you, Badass?
Right here, or on Cliff's fucking page, one of the two.
Yeah. And Rock, summer is really tough for Rock. I think we talked about this already, so he is going to be iffy through the summer months. But unfortunately, Cliff was ready to join us, and then whammo, internet outage in his area. So we're seeing if hopefully he'll come on soon. It's a Mega Joe week, and
Yeah,
leading up to another Mega Joe week. So
tomorrow's gonna be epic, man.
Yeah, crazy. So maybe what we'll do here at the beginning is we'll jump around and do a bunch of Transformers stuff, and then circle back to the G.I. Joe. AAA in the house. What up? KJ Smith, sup, Peep? I guess Peep doesn't work with just one, right?
Peoples?
Yeah.
Peeps?
Yeah, Peeps works, but
Peeps?
if you just say, hey, Peep.
No, maybe not.
If you want to find me, I'm at facebook.com/openyourtoys. That's Slick McFavorite on the gram. All right, what you got? I think you said you got the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And I've been key
hunting
this
cherry.
key lime cherry. Here, I need to. Well, when we get into the show, maybe I'll see if I can find places that sell that shit, because I've been wanting it.
Dude, it's so good.
I think I drank this before. Miss McFavorite's getting kind of tired of her hard teas and lemonade, so we got trail mix inspired beer. What? Yeah, Shiner Trail Ale.
And it tastes like trail mix?
Yeah, well, it's like inspired, so it's kind of nutty. It's a little fruity. Right. Yeah, so it says ale brewed with chocolate, nuts, dried fruit, and natural flavors added. I love when they add natural flavors. That's my favorite.
Can't have it naturally. You have to add it.
Cool guys here. He says, I work Sunday nights, so hey guys. Ain't nothing better than watching a podcast while you work. That's what I'm saying. Shit, man. Except for I don't really do that much anymore. I watch TV while I work, since I work from home.
Yeah,
I've been watching. I watch St. Elsewhere in the morning. I watch L.A. Law in the afternoon, and Miami Vice in the evenings.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, dude.
St. Elsewhere.
dude, I'm loving it. Denzel Washington, fucking Ed Begley Jr., fucking Howie Mandel, all kinds of awesome people on that shit. Mr. Feeney from fucking Boy Meets World.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's like a racist douchebag on it. He's this fucking rich right-wing fucking asshole on it.
Huh.
Cowabunga dude in the house.
What's up?
Going back to the 90s. Or no, this is 2000s, right? What's that? And Brinkalizer too. What's going on, fucking Cliff? We got the whole fucking crew in the house.
Yeah, we got the whole crew here tonight.
No Cliff. Get with it. All right. Well, And I guess this question doesn't pertain to Cliff too much anyways. So our listener feedback and question this week from Mr. AAA is, how did you come up with your online name and backstory? All right.
There's
badass.
A backstory to mine.
There better be.
Well, I don't know. I like Batman, and I'm kind of a badass, so badass seemed to kind of make
Hey,
sense.
I like that. That's good. That's
Pretty
good.
simple.
And no backstory. Your mom didn't used to call you badass when you were a kid.
No. I got called far worse things than that.
So yeah, mine Slick McFavorite came up before I actually even started like collecting toys as part of the community. I mean, I've always bought toys here and there, but before I found out about conventions and exclusives and all this kind of shit, it's my porn name. We were fucking sitting around drinking one night and people were coming up with porn names, and that just was like off the top of my head was fucking Slick McFavorite. And then I don't know if this plays a part in it or not, but the old Upright Citizens Brigade TV show on MTV, they actually had an episode where there's a news report going on and the news anchor's name is Slick McFavorite. And so if you see my profile pic on Facebook, it's actually a screenshot of that episode where it's the reporter, and underneath him in the bottom third is TV graphics people call it. In the bottom third, it says Slick McFavorite. So,
right on.
Yeah, cool guy. I'm right there with you. He says, I wish Lois was alive to answer this. And I think we've had this question before, and I think Lotus did answer it, but yeah, I can't remember what his thing was. So, well, all right. Well, let's get into some news here, and hopefully Cliff will be joining us shortly. Let me show this show notes. All right, first up, con news, Mezco Con 2023. Ooh, excuse me. This will be a virtual event taking place on June 14th, and they will be offering exclusives for all you Mezco crazy mofos out there that got to get your Rumble Society on. And I forget what they call the ant guy. I think it's something with a G or something, but multiple exclusives incoming on June 14th. So, and I actually have, I have the Mezco Godzilla, the 5-point, or they call them 5XL or something like that, the 5-point of articulation Godzilla figures. But I have my first Mezco figure, and I am going to open it live on the air tonight.
Nice. I think I have two.
Do you? Which ones do you have?
I got Flash and Year One Batman.
Oh, nice. Year one or 89?
Year One.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what's Year One? Sorry, I'm bad.
Year One is he has like purple gloves and he kind of has pointier ears.
Oh, yes. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, and I know we'll just act like Cliff's on the show and talk for him. Cliff has the Reeves Batman and the 89 Batman, I'm pretty sure.
Reeves Superman.
Or Reeves Superman, yes, sorry. Yeah, that would have been a mashup, bro. Reeves Batman, bro.
Dude, I don't even want to get into it, but spoiler alert for sure, that Flashpoint movie. Guess what? Who's in there?
Yeah, there's we got some spoilers coming up for the Transformers movie too. And I don't know if things are spoilers when they're the stab at the end, but I don't know. So, which, sorry, that was probably a spoiler, but Anyways, every movie now has a stab at the end, it seems like. So.
Yeah, that's the new thing to keep you in the theaters till the end.
Exactly. Let's see. Next up, San Diego Comic-Con. I was like, holy shit, that is fucking coming up.
Yeah, that's like 2 months.
Yeah, a month. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's usually like the third week in July or something.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, these are already sold out. So these are weird. The way they do these best action stuff is they're San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, but you can order them through Entertainment Earth. Also looks like Big Bad Toy Store as well. They're previews exclusives, I guess they call them.
With those wristbands?
Yeah, aren't those dope, dude?
Yeah.
My wife and I have a pair, and we love them. We've never felt better in our life. But yeah, I didn't recognize these. These seem like grungy versions of the new movie comics or the new movie Turtles, but I guess these are IDW Turtles here. And
yeah, they're
I'm not the
right.
biggest fan. It's weird that two of them have eyes and the other two don't. Let's see if they're still available on Big Bad. Oh yeah, oh shit. And Big Bad's completely sold out of those bitches. Oh, I see. That's why the 4-pack is selling out, because you actually save $20 on them. Oh, that's the link I literally just clicked. Entertainment Earth. No, they're already. Oh shit!
Oh yeah, they're already
pre-sold out too. Well,
they're $10
good on
cheaper.
them. I guess there's a lot of people that be liking some IDW Turtles. So good for them. Oh, see, this one does have eyes. This Raphael does have eyes. Okay. Anyways, not my turtles, I guess.
Yeah, mine either.
Now, this one I'm all about, and who knows, maybe this shit is sold out. I don't think their last year sold out, but maybe I should get on this, because exclusives do trump JOMO. So this is going to be a VHS Minimates box set, again, for Comic-Con here. It's looking dope. So
you get Dead Prime?
Yeah, Dead Prime with the opening chest with no matrix. Then you get Hot Rod or Rodimus, who knows. And then my boy, Ultra Magnus, and Thundercracker in the mix there.
Why would Thundercracker be there? You figured it'd be like a Megatron or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Considering he dies in the first... Spoiler! Dies in the first 18 minutes. Okay, well, let's see here. Okay, so it's still available there. I might have to just pre-order that just in case. I'm going completist with that fucking Minimates. I dig them. Any kind of like goofy little minifigures like that I can always rock with. That is good. It's a little...
nutty?
It's a little much. Yeah.
Little nutty?
It's got a little too much flavor. Yeah, cool guy. It says sucks Cliff ain't here. He loves turtles. I don't know if he'd rock with those IDW Turtles. It would be nice. He's saying, how long ago did you pre-order it? Slick. Cool guy, what pre-order what? I might be misunderstanding, but all right. More Diamond Select exclusives here. Again, these bracelets are just amazing, dude.
I know. They must be just wow.
Yeah. Oh, see, this one was for Cliff, and he's fucking not on here. So this is the 12-inch Indiana Jones figure, but so I know they did this one already, but this one comes with the map room shit. So you get the little I don't even know what those are called. Surveyors.
Yeah, I
The
don't, yeah, whatever
little
they do.
glass thing and the pick, and then you get the staff of Ra, I think is what it's called. The map room, and it looks like it's got a little insert in there to put the staff of Ra in there, possibly. Oh shit! I need to. Can you have Facebook up while you're running?
Yeah.
I checked the message. I said, Cliff, join with your phone. He says, I don't have the data for that. I guess that's true. Like a live stream on your phone.
I would eat the
If you
shit
had,
out of it.
yeah, exactly. You'd have no data for the rest of the month. But that's kind of cool. I think what he needs to do is he just needs to watch but he can't even watch the show, I guess. That's streaming mad video too. So
Yeah.
we get a repaint of the Baroness statues, and these diamond statues, again, they're not statues. I mean, they are, but they're like little vinyl dioramas or plastic dioramas. Dude, the poses on them are so dynamic. I love these so much. I've got both of the Destros, and I've just had to fight myself not to buy the rest. So we've gotten the Baroness in black, and now we're getting her in Cobra Blue. We don't care about maquettes. This is kind of cool. The Hornet, Bruce Lee, what was his name in it? Kato, yes, thank you. Oh yeah, the Kato mask. This is going to be a VHS box release of this, so I think similar to what they did with the Rocketeer. Oh, new Pacific Rim. I've kind of lost interest in that. I went completist with that. Another maquette of Lee's Convenience, and then we get some deformed turtles, and then my dudes. So yeah. The cool guy says, I hope Cliff shows up if you're talking about My Little Pony, just so he can know he missed the good stuff. All right. Let's see. Showgirl Greta. So we know NECA loves to put out multiple versions of their figures. So those nails are crazy, but everybody loves some Greta action. So you get her in her dress, and what do they call those? A boa.
Yeah, a boa.
Feathery boa. So yeah, she looks good. Just having Greta would be good enough. I don't think I need Showgirl Greta, but
did you see that link I sent you with the cartoon that they're doing for these guys?
Yeah, I actually put it on my queue, and I just haven't watched it yet, just because it looks a little kiddie, and so I wanted to.
So they're rebooting Gremlins, or what's the story here?
Oh, I have no idea what it's all about.
It seems weird that we'd pick that as a cartoon.
Yeah, it does seem kind of interesting, and like I say, just waiting for my daughter to watch the first episode, see if she has any interest in it. Oh yeah, where AAA says, where's Shane? Perhaps maybe he is busy too. Yeah, what's up, Shane? I haven't heard from Shane in a while, actually. But I have seen him post, so I'm sure he's alive. Okay, well, like I say, we'll leave the Joe stuff till the end. We can talk about this one for the PowerCon vendors. PowerCon is fucking originally started off as a masters convention, and now they're trying to break out of that mold. And man, they are doing it with these vendors.
Wow, they got McFarlane, NECA, everybody.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, NECA's a big one. Nacelle, which is doing the Robo Force and the Biker Mice from Mars.
Super 7.
Yeah. Savage Crucible, which is doing those lizard or reptile style. Well, and I guess some are fishes, but something to complement the Four Horsemen Mythic Legions line. Fresh Monkey Fiction. So yeah, Han Cholo in the house. Oh, and then I didn't even snap about this, is the whole fucking Glyos family here. Pretty much everybody that is a licensed Glyos vendor is in there. And then, oh, fucking Ramen Toy is going to be there too. That's crazy.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then Zika, another little indie toy shop. So that's dope. I'm glad to see that this is kind of blowing up into just kind of like a action figure fucking convention as opposed to just being Masters of the Universe. All right. Let's get into a bunch of Transformers so Cliff can be all jealous.
Yeah, right.
First,
This is the part where he smokes for like half the show.
Exactly. Hasbro and Amazon hosting Transformers Battle in Brooklyn fan event ahead of Rise of the Beast premiere, which is, I think that's this week. Oh, yeah. Oh, this was yesterday. So you missed it. Too bad, even if you live in Brooklyn. Excuse me. What I thought this was interesting about this was they have what they call a graffiti style mural from Dragon 76, teamed up with Japanese street artist Dragon 76 to create a spectacular mural in East Williamsburg that showcases the Transformers brand in a vital, passionate 90s graffiti style. The perfect backdrop for memorable fan photos and videos to mark the release of Transformers Rise of the Beast. I thought he had pictures. Oh, that's right. I think this is how I got to it, right? Oh, yeah, this is it. So most people know I did graffiti in the 90s. I guess you can consider this 90s style, kind of. I don't know. This up here drives me nuts. That kind of looks like graffiti font versus graffiti style lettering, but whatever. It looks dope. I like it. You know, it's kind of cool how they look like they've been tagged themselves. Oh, right. Cliff's here just in time. Oh, maybe. No. He's backstage, but it doesn't show him yet. Oh, there he is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on, Dad?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's alive, everybody. He's alive.
I'm alive and well. At 5 o'clock on the dot, Xfinity went completely down.
Well, we've talked about all the G.I. Joe stuff already, so all that's left is Transformers.
Yeah, it's just Transformers now.
All right, cool. Peace out, guys. I don't know how steady my connection's going to be, but I'll be here as long as it is.
You sound good. Your microphone sounds better than normal.
Oh, wow. Sweet. My name's Red Menace, as in Clifford the Big Red Menace. Next.
Is that what your name was from?
Yeah.
Yeah, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I had no idea. Yeah, Triple A just reminded us of that. All right. Anyways, we're talking about the Amazon Battle of the Beasts exclusive pop-up shop something or another here, which is crazy. I didn't even know, I'm on Amazon's everything mailing list and didn't know this website about a brand I'm very interested in even existed. Or not website, but, little sub site.
Do you really think they're over pushing this whole Rise of the Beast thing. Like,
oh yes,
like this is more so than like Bayformers 1.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the marketing on this has just been the Transformer fan sites. I get basically emails, RSS feeds of everything they post. And it's like Rise of the Beast TV commercial number 39.
Yeah,
like really there's been 39 different versions of the commercial.
You might as well just watch all of them. There's the movie.
Exactly. Well, and they just fucking chop up the same fucking bullshit scenes, but I am getting excited for it, you know, but I don't think that has to do with the battle in Brooklyn or 39 TV commercials for it, considering I've seen like 4 of them.
What about the G.I. Joe end credit stinger that has been rumored?
Oh, spoiler! Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Is that a spoiler? I just read it on Twinning's eye.
we teased it before. It's in the grab bag. But yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Cat's out of the bag. So, but yeah, I'm actually extremely excited for that part of it. So, like I say, we'll preempt this. If you missed what Cliff said, and then you heard the sirens go off and you're still listening, stop listening if you're one of those people like me that can't stand spoilers. But yeah, it's supposedly there is a live action G.I. Joe stab at the end of the movie that teases a crossover movie.
We all knew that was coming. They already fucking talked about it.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, dude. They used it 16 years ago when Transformers were making $1 billion a film. But hey, sure, now it's great.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'll see. But I am super. Did we talk about the crossover movie?
Yeah, dude. Hasbro announced they were in talks of doing a crossover
with bringing in Keaton. They want to bring in Keaton.
Yeah, they were bringing. Yeah, they were.
Oh, I didn't think that was a crossover. I thought that was just like a new, the 4th reboot or 3rd reboot.
No, they're rebooting the whole thing, and they're going to start it off with Transformers.
Interesting. You know me. I'm usually 3 sheets to the wind by the time we get to Greg. I'm lucky I remember some of our conversations after the show. All right. Well, then let's circle back. Yeah, we skipped the con news for Yo-Jo June because I guess it's kind of like a con. I don't know if that's what you want to call it, but
sure, let's go with that.
All right. So this is what we know. Well, here let's not talk about some of the conjecture. Let's talk about what the fuck we've seen. So we get Grunt and his steel core helmet. I
wouldn't use Steel Brigade.
I know. Yeah, exactly. That's what I fucking love. I love that somebody in the community got that. But I like that it comes with the black and green like animation rifle, but again, Grunt is probably the least interesting figure in the world to me. But
yeah, dude. But again, he is the least most interesting figure. But now they give him a steel grade helmet.
Yeah, and I might get him for that, just to make him a steel core. But I assume they'll do. I would assume, basically, Steel Brigade is just a mismatch of parts of Duke and.
No, Steel Brigade was build your own figures, man.
No, it wasn't build your own. It was name your own. You would do a mail in,
but
include your information. And you get the letter.
Figure, though. It was your figure of you. And they just put
I know. But there was 5 different versions or 6 or something like that. And all they did was mismatch parts. So like Duke's chest, Scrap Iron's legs, all this kind of stuff. So they have all the parts they need to actually make a pretty faithful Steel Brigade core, whatever you want to fucking call them, figure. So that's what I would like to see, not just a helmet thrown in with a green shirt, you know.
Yeah. Well,
So,
Grant wasn't
but-
really a green shirt. I mean, he was the only character. But
Yeah, they're not shy about repainting shit and shoving it out into a new
like
a new
how
steel.
many-
I'm sure a steel brigade is coming.
yeah,
Exactly. That's what I guess that's my point. Is I'm sure there's one in accurate colors and hopefully closer parts than this guy. But I mean, it looks good. You know, the webbing is cool, that kind of stuff. Do they show him with his shirt off? No, or not his shirt off.
he's got a shirt
That's
off.
what I want to see. With his webbing off, but and then you know me and my subgroups and
It's not even a subgroup, man. This is fucking ridiculous.
It's a new subgroup. It's Crimson.
yeah, bro.
Is that we're gonna a Crimson Cobra Commander and a Crimson Baroness now and a Crimson Twins? And...
You just wait to see.
Wasn't there like a 17 pack at a convention that had Crimson Twins?
Yeah,
In it?
I
right
have them.
there.
I have them both. I have the O-ring and the 25th version.
Yeah, that's
of
the
them.
photo of it right there. That's the box art for it.
Yeah, that was the box art. So this says, let's see. This is all what we know up to this point. The next G.I. Joe HasLab will kick off with the heavy favorite rumored to be a Dragonfly with Wild Bill. Long time running, blah, blah, blah. Our breakdown, update number 1, Chris McLeod of the Full Force YouTube channel has posted updated information to Yojo June. What we know, news posts. Chris seems to have an official listing from Hasbro that indicates we have characters correct, but just a little bit scrambled. We have corrected our wave ordering to align with his official information to reflect a new accurate understanding of what will be put in the pre-order. Wave 5, Grunt, Firefly, Low Light, Crimson Cobra Viper, and Tunnel Rat. The Tunnel Rat I'm excited about.
Yep.
Second possible full wave of 5, which is weird because, you know, who knows. But Buzzer, Ripper, Hawk, Helix, and Unknown figure. And then deluxe sizes, G.I. Joe. Oh, there we go. G.I. Joe Steel Core 2-pack. So that's probably closer to what I'm looking at. Ooh, a Snow Serpent. Yeah. I love Snow Serpents.
We knew we were getting one. As soon as we got Snow Job and an Arctic fucking bat.
Bat, yeah.
Like, come on.
SDC rumored exclusive Chuckles with Armory. I'm like, really? We don't need an armory. All we need is him carrying one missile.
Yeah,
off of
one missile. That's all I need.
Yeah, exactly. Walmart
The armory might be
collectors-
a backdoor to replace all the laser guns from the first 2 waves.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good stinking Cliffster. I knew there was a reason why we wanted you on this show really bad.
Yeah, I turned off my camera to try to save my bandwidth, but let me tell you something. The screen is completely frozen. I'm only going by what I can hear.
Okay. Well, there's nothing to see right now, at least, so you're good. I'm just reading words. Walmart Collectors Con 2023, same weekend as SDC 2023. Night Force Shockwave, that's kind of cool.
So then we're getting a regular Shockwave. So we
Yeah, I always dug Shockwave, but a Night Force one would be better in my opinion. That's kind of closer to SWAT than that.
I like both
than
of
the
them, to
bright
be honest with
blue.
you. So
The Shadow Tracker that we've seen before.
Boo, stupid figure.
Amazon Collector Con 2023, same weekend as SDC 2023. Arctic Ninja Nunchuck.
Fuck
I don't know what the hell that.
Ugh.
Hey, I'm all about the snow, but
You love ninjas.
then the Target Collector event, a Tiger Force Flint, Python Patrol Ninja, which is kind of weird. And then a Python Patrol Televiper with Trouble Bubble.
Oh
So
shit!
that'd be a dope Python Patrol Trouble Bubble. And then the PulseCon 2023 Crimson Strike Team, Crimson Baroness with Crimson Twins.
I'm gonna have so many gaps in my fucking numbers, man.
You can't have gaps; they're not allowed. Oh, I remember this Steel Brigade. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
we
was
saw this stuff already.
Yeah, with the Chick Brigade.
Yeah, it has the girl and the dude, and they're all accurate colors.
Yeah, and the jump packs with fucking effects. Oh yeah, I don't know if that made my pre-orders or is here. Let me check that. Let me see if that's on my Jomo list. Steel. Oh, it's not on my Jomo list. So, well, I guess they're probably are not up for pre-order yet. Then
no, none of this stuff is. This stuff just announced.
Oh yeah, and this is what they're talking about is, and we talked about this on the last show, was Entertainment Earth's drop zone, June 14th, June 21st, and June 28th. So 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
And well, including, I assume we'll see a drop this week, which is most likely going to be the HasLab Dragonfly, I assume.
Dude, I don't think it's a Dragonfly.
You don't think so? So what are you thinking then?
I'm thinking it's a Vamp.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about last time when we conjectured that we could do all kinds of different versions of the Vamp.
Because how would a fucking, like, if you read the little stupid blurb they have about what Storm Shadow found out and blah blah blah, and it's talking about an agile vehicle that can match with the Hiss tank. There's no way they're throwing down a fucking Apache helicopter against it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's got to be a land vehicle that's quick and agile, as like the Hiss.
yeah, that's what I'm. Well, but
and if they're throwing down
helicopter's pretty quick and agile.
Yeah, this is true. But still, even like that Dragonfly would be fucking massive. It'd be bigger than the Hiss tank.
Well, yeah, they showed one guy that they commissioned. I think we talked about it on the last show, or the show before that, where they commissioned like an independent designer to do them a classified scaled Dragonfly, and it was gorgeous. But he says for sure they're not using his design because they probably would have had to pay him more for it or something.
Yeah, but there's no way. Like a Jeep is the best bet, or an Armadillo, like what Cliff was saying.
AAA says, does a Vamp Mark II really a dream project? Come on, I can't believe a Jeep now takes a HasLab to produce. I hope it's a Dragonfly, though.
Actually, I kind of hope it's a Dragonfly too, because I will not be buying a Dragonfly.
That's nuts. See, I probably would do a Dragonfly. I'd probably get sucked into that, unfortunately.
I'm hoping they're doing the Vamp. That we get a Mark II that has like or not a Mark II. Like one of the unlocks is a Mark II turret with the missiles, and then all the like doors and stuff that clip on it in the roof. Another unlock.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about, like a conversion kit, right? Like
and then you get a
Cobra stickers and shit. Yeah.
Where again you get the MS launcher in the back with Hawk.
Dude, missile launcher turrets, you got me every time, dude. There's nothing that beats missile launcher turrets.
I'm going with Vamp. I don't think it's going to be a Dragonfly.
Let's see. AAA says you're going to need at least 10 of those Crimson Vipers to go with the PulseCon Crimson Strike Force Baroness and Twin set. Oh shit! I didn't realize they were worth that much. He says you have both sets of the Crimson Strike Force. Those are at least 1,000 a box each. Nice.
Makes sense.
Hey, I know that's the shitty thing though. So I have all, like I almost have like near complete sets of JoeCon and BotCon sets and shit like that, but I don't ever see myself parting with them. I mean, it's nice that they're, worth ridiculous amounts of money nowadays, but it's like does it matter if something's worth thousands of dollars if you never want to sell it? You know,
No,
kind
not
of
really.
thing.
No.
So it still has the same value to me, I guess. It's kind of how that works. All right. And then latest HasLab tease, we already talked about that. All right. Let's get into some new TF listings. Just some interesting things here, at least for me, is getting a, and I don't, it says a Bumblebee Generation Legacy Universe, and I don't know why it'd be a Voyager Origin Wheeljack. So when I got all super excited about that, episode 1 jazz, I was like, oh my god, when they load the Energon rods into it, I didn't realize that who I was actually talking about was Wheeljack. It wasn't that jazz. I'm glad to have that jazz, but this Wheeljack is what I actually really want. But as a Voyager seems really fucking weird.
That's big. That's fucking huge.
Yeah, and maybe it's going to be Voyager class because they're going to pack it with a bunch of accessories or something, but it doesn't make sense that the vehicle itself would be a Voyager. Package pics of Hiya Joes. Cliff, have you seen these?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they look sweet. I love the robotic gauntlets on Storm Shadow.
Yeah, but if you don't remember, there's no fucking white border.
No.
Jesus Christ, people. Please. Fucking A. Put a white border on your G.I. Joe cards. Anyways.
Maybe that's how they get away with the copyright.
Well, no. Hiya, this is officially licensed. These aren't like third party.
Well, if you look, there's no periods between GI and it just says
interesting.
G.I. Joe.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, but they've been stylizing that like that.
Yeah,
on and off
no,
for a while.
I mean,
They're trying to get away from the American military side of it.
Yeah, they're trying to make it kind of more.
Oh yeah, I guess the classified
style.
stuff has the exact same thing on it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that until now.
Vintage
has
the
vintage
has dots. Interesting. Let's see. Just because I clicked on this. Oh yeah, Super 7 has the dots.
Has it? Yeah, and the white border.
What?
But they're going Sunbow though, so they're gonna
exactly.
Like all my original carded dudes all have even the 20.
Oh yeah, the retro line has them.
Yeah.
God, I never even noticed that.
Yeah.
Good eye, did. Oh, and then here's an original. Yep. Yeah, they've got little dots.
And when Rise of Cobra was in pre-production, Lorenzo Bonaventura, the producer, said that G.I. Joe was going to stand for Globally Integrated Joint Operating Entity.
Oh, they made it a whole acronym. Okay.
So thank God they never brought that up in the movie.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes,
right?
thank you.
That's what they were gonna. That's what G.I. Joe was going to stand for.
Right.
I mean, it's not awful, but it's not good.
Just call him G.I. Joe. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to know what it means.
So yeah, these look good. I don't even know if I went through all of these. That's what the back's gonna look like. That's not too much fun. Cliff, I don't think the only carded Hiya I have are my RoboCop, and I never opened them. Do you remember what the back of the Hiya RoboCop had?
No, because all I had was the graffiti one, and he was not only carded, he was then in a little box.
Yeah,
Here,
that's
grab
okay.
mine.
So you
I'll
never
grab mine.
opened that? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd just be curious if this is kind of like par for the course for him.
But no foul card. What the fuck? Why can't anybody get this right?
Yeah, it's kind of got a file card shape here,
Yeah.
like a tab. All right. What you got on the back there, sir?
What's that?
I said, what you got on the back? Oh, okay. So that is their thing, just putting a couple pictures of the figure.
Just a couple pictures.
Yeah. cross sells, motherfucker. Even if it's just a play on a cross sell, you should have a cross sell.
Dude, I haven't seen a fucking cross sell in like 3 years.
No.
I look on the back, I'm like, what the fuck is available? Like,
every time I pick up a new figure, like I saw the new classified, the new fucking Outback, and I was like, who else is in this wave? Yeah, there's no fucking pictures, no cross sell, no nothing.
Spin Master's even worse. They don't cross sell or even put their shit up on sale for online. I gotta go to like the push forums to see what people have found.
I think Masters is the only one that still has
it on the back.
Yeah,
good for them. And then we get a Beachhead, and again, just kind of like the Storm Shadow. I'm not really happy that the Balaclava has a different.
Yeah, what's with the fucking
face mask on it?
Yeah, they got a boner for that shit or what?
I guess that's anime style, maybe. I don't know. And I don't know why he comes with a crossbow. Is there any reason why?
Didn't he have a crossbow on his backpack?
On his original backpack, he has a crossbow.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that makes much more sense, I guess. But we get to see him, without his beret. Where does the red... I know the classified figure had the red beret. Where does that come from?
That's the first I'd ever seen a beret on Beachhead. I don't know why you want a beret on top of a ski mask.
Sideshow, when they did their G.I. Joe line, there was a version of him that came without the balaclava, and he had a red beret because he's a ranger, right? Or
yeah.
Rangers lead the way.
Yeah, because the classified one had one too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the classified does. And I think the 25th, not the 25th.
It might have been the 25th that came in the comic 2-pack.
Yeah, or ROC might have had it as well.
ROC didn't. ROC has the best Beachhead ever.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry.
The red. It's molded on his on the side.
Oh, he's carrying it in his strap. Yeah. Okay.
So all they did was pull it out and now made it an accessory.
Interesting. And that's the vintage one too. The vintage one has
the vintage one actually has that as well. It's molded in with a
vintage Beachhead. Oh, crazy. Yeah, I had no idea that's what that was supposed to be.
Yeah, that was a beret.
And there you go. And there's his crossbow like you guys were talking about. Interesting. Yeah. Well, good. Like I say, I always assume like these people aren't just doing shit to do shit, like there's got to be some fucking
They're just
reason.
Making it so you can pull the accessories off what was molded there originally, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which I'm all about, especially pistols and knives. That's my favorite part of what they're doing with classified or what they did with the 25th line too.
I just found there was too much for the 25th line because you got like little tiny daggers and little tiny knives and little tiny handguns that all fucking lose.
Single bullet.
Yeah, a single bullet.
This is... Oh my God. How do you take one of my favorite vehicles from Jurassic Park and make
turn it into a Transformer?
And I don't even mind the Transformer. Like the Explorer it didn't look amazing, but this thing just looks goofy. He's got the yellow hard hat on him for some reason. I think that's obviously the thing I have the most problem with is the yellow hard hat. Like, give me a fucking break. The Barbasol is like a 5mm accessory is kind of interesting. At least that's something you can fucking take off of them. And then you get a Dilophosaurus, which is not the best Dilophosaurus in my opinion. It doesn't look awful, but...
Yeah, when I originally saw the post for this, I was like, "Oh shit, they're releasing more Jurassic Park stuff." And then they scroll over and it's all transformed. Like, are you fucking for real right now?
So yeah, and I think what would get me in on this more is if it was window packaging. because I bought the Explorer with the T-Rex just because it looked dope. It was like the chase, not the chase scene, but him like walking up on the back of it.
Right.
But yeah, because they took away window packaging for a year, so now everybody gets fucked for a year on some of this stuff. We don't get window packaging on this set, so
Yeah, because window packaging is back, is it not?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's back for collector items, I guess, is what they're calling them.
Which is all toys because no kids are buying it.
Exactly. Oh shit. All right. New Joe reaction. Oh, this had me super happy.
Yeah, dude, I love some of this shit.
Oh my god, these are so goofy and so
The
amazing.
Destro, it looks fucking ridiculous, man. Like the Destro's fucking brutal.
Yeah, his big bare white chest.
Yeah.
Destro needs a tan.
And the Snake Eyes, really, you put him in fucking yellow with tiger stripes?
Well, what's crazy is Black Major did a fucking
I've seen that Snake Eyes,
a Tiger Force Snake Eyes like that, but the problem is and this is a lot of the problem I've had with stuff that he's done is he keeps the Cobra insignia on him. And because it overlaps a stripe on him, there's no easy way to remove it with the magic. I mean, you could remove it and then you just have to paint the stripe back on.
Yeah.
But you know me, I'm never going to do that, so I'm too lazy. But when they made this, the Tiger Force snake armors, they left the Cobra insignias on them and shit. Like, it's like, just tell the factory not to put those on. I know you say all my other snake armors need to have the Cobra insignia, but not these yellow ones.
Well, the thing is, they said the snake armor is supposed to be part of this pre-order. I haven't seen it yet, though.
Yeah, that's what, when I first saw this news article, they said there was a listing for it, and now I can't find a listing.
Yeah, I haven't found it at all.
For it. But it's dope. We get a Python Patrol bat, Baroness.
Bats and the Baroness look good. Cobra Commander and Destro look fucking tragic.
I think that's why I like them so much, is they just look so awful. And then Tiger Force, Scarlet Duke, and a green shirt with goggles on. And I guess they're going to be making other green shirt Tiger Force people as well.
The Scarlet looks all right. If they were to do it like that, that would actually make sense for her.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that totally would make sense. If that was a figure, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's the Tiger
brown.
Force. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. The Snake Eyes.
Duke's colors are reversed.
Yeah, they're all reversed, yeah.
Oh, really? He has brown pants and a green shirt.
Sure, yeah. That is brutal. That is fucking brutal.
I love it. They're so goofy. And then that bat is amazing.
Yeah, that bat is good. They should have broke that up somehow. Like, gave them green pants or something. Like,
well, and if I can nitpick about the Python Patrol I don't know if they just did it so it didn't have to be so exacting, but the wavy pattern is, it was very sharp lines. It was a diamond pattern, not... I guess they're trying to make it look more scaly, maybe. I don't know.
I was going to say it's probably more scale accurate.
The Baroness looks awesome. I think she looks great.
Yeah, with her red glasses.
Yeah, with her red glasses, it totally makes sense of what's happening there.
So, but, I mean, really cool. Besides Duke, which is interesting. I mean, you're pretty much making figures they never made before, except for Duke.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why they reversed it, was they're like, oh, shit. All right. Furai Hound. So, Flame Toys, their model kits. These range, used to be about $40. I think they're $50 now, and maybe the Soundwave is going to be $60. The model is just, and I assume this is IDW based. it just looks weird to me. I love Hound, and I just, you know,
What's with
he's
the
got his
small
little
chest?
yeah. Like I say, I'm assuming this is IDW based.
And giant
He's-
legs? Like he's all legs and like a little chest and a head.
Hey, dude, you can't skip leg day, bro.
Yeah, no shit. Hound clearly didn't.
And he's got his little Dragon Ball scanner, scanning for power levels, I guess. But yeah, as much as I love Hound, that's a pass for me. That's for sure. Let's see, Mezco Firefly, and I think we've seen this already.
Yeah,
haven't
we've
we?
seen this already. They showed us
Okay.
a while ago.
I don't know why they're pumping it up again for. Maybe it's on pre-order finally.
Yeah, maybe it's
Something like
about
that,
to release.
Oh, Cliff, we were talking about it before you came on. What Mezco figures do you have?
I have Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers. I have Dark Knight Returns Batman. I have Comic Superman. I have Christopher Reeve Superman. I have the Crow. I have 2 different Nosferatus.
Oh, I forgot.
And I have one other one that I can't remember.
89 Batman?
I said 89 Batman, didn't I? I do have 89 Batman.
You said Dark Knight.
Okay, yeah. So I got 2 Batmans. I got Dark Knight Returns and 89. Then I got 2 Supermans, Comic and Christopher Reeve. Then I got the 3 Horror Icons. Then I got 2 Nosferatus and the Crow.
Jesus
Yeah, you
Christ.
got a lot.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's
I just
a
got
lot.
Flash and Year One Batman.
Brinkalizer says, I think that Hound is based on nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. It is nothing.
Like Hiya, trying to take some serious liberties there with the design. MP Hoist, we get some good looks at. This was just first leaked, and then now I guess we actually get official pics of it. I do love that it comes with a little alien mask for when they were shooting the Hollywood movie. Not a big fan of the big, huge crane claw arm, but it looks good. This is the brother of, not really, but it's the mold brother of Trailbreaker. So I've always been a Trailbreaker guy and never really cared about Hoist. So
Yeah, wasn't Hoist the tow truck though? He had a hook, did he not?
yeah,
Like that was the whole point of the skids in the back.
yeah, and I mean he has
has the
this
skids.
stuff coming out.
But he doesn't have the hook. Like that's all it was. It's just a hook in the back.
Yeah. So this thing will lie down. I don't know. Maybe that's old school tow truck style where it just fucking drags you. But, and then latest train bot. I just kind of have given up caring about these. I'm never going to own it as much as I love trains and combiners and all that shit. This just does not look good in my opinion. So that's going to be his final form of what was he called?
Trainbot.
Raiden. But yeah. So now the other one, the third party one, the Moon Patrol, or that's not Moon Patrol, that's one of my favorite games from the 80s, but something Moon, they did a good version of Raiden. I'd get that before I'd get the official, that's for sure. All right, Cliff, how you doing? Are you able to see what we're talking about? Not that
no, absolutely not. It's currently frozen on a screen. I think from the Super 7 Tiger Force. I opened up the link to look at the Jurassic Park Transformer. That is still loading, and I could like you guys are coming through very tinny. But I'm going to hold on as long as I can, but it is failing fast.
And I didn't realize I didn't have my mic pulled up. I had it pushed back. So sorry, everybody, if I've been a little low. But have you restarted your router recently? See if it can
Yes.
make a connection again? You're like, I'm restarting it every 5 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I mean, dude, I'm telling you, my internet was perfect until 5 p.m. Central.
I know. That's we were joking before we came on that like 10 minutes before the show, you're like, where's the link? And then I put the link in there right at 4 and fucking, or not at 4, 4:03, because I'm always late to my own show. But yeah, then you had, no internet. No.
It's Jamie Tart would say it's poopy.
All right, let's get into some third party, because this is what I want you to see. The third party's the fun stuff. This is like good action figure shit. Oh yeah, and the first one is just a bunch of these are specifically for you specifically, Cliff. So
Well, I could discuss them. I haven't seen them, but paint pictures with your words, guys.
There we go. All right. First up, we get more 89 Lego Batman sets.
Those I have seen.
Okay. So no need to buy the $300 Lego Batman cave. You can get a Lego Batmobile with Joker. Let's see. What is this? $48. God, that is still pricey as fuck. Considering most of these are like little tiny parts, like, and I know you can't see what we're talking about, Cliff, but if you like look down the side here, it's just like 20 fucking 1x2 plates. But anyways, it's kind of a cool one. Come on. And then we get the 4+, the little kitty one. These aren't even worth.
That's an alright Batmobile. That's kind of cool. It's a little bat buggy thing.
What? This looks awful.
I can't even see the picture, but I know what you're talking about, and that Batmobile is garbage.
Yes, exactly.
Why you gotta hate on the Batmobile, man?
On that one. The other one's awesome. This little
I kind of want the Batwing set because it's got the Joker with the hat. No one ever gives Joker his hat.
That's true.
Yeah,
I didn't think
that's
about that. Let me see what the other Joker looked like. Now I'm curious. Not the 4+.
They all had just hair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is hair brushed back. Yeah, the Batwing looks dope. Yeah, not enough. Like I say, the Batmobile is tempting, but I didn't even buy the 66 Batmobile. I got clearanced at like $20 and I still couldn't fucking swing that. And that's probably my favorite Batmobile. Is
I was gonna get it, and I just never pulled the trigger on it.
Yeah. All right. New Dinosaur Battlefield T-Rexes. So these are kind of dope. Not necessarily at the deluxe version of 110, or what is this? Oh, the 150 for them all armored up. But these are kind of interesting. Just cool T-Rex action figures. You get some butterflies here. It looks like you got a waist swivel and an ab crunch on them. Looks like possibly the hips. Not butterfly. What do you call it when you can pull the hips down to get hip drops or something like that? Yeah, exactly.
Getting fucking yoked.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are jacked.
Yeah, I'm not without all their gear and stuff. They just look like Mr. Buffy's. One of my favorite things any teacher has ever said, that you think about when you get into your 40s or your 50s or maybe even your 30s, like what you remember from school, like what words of advice your teachers gave you and stuff like that. And it was my speech, or not my speech teacher, my drama teacher. So in middle school, drama was an elective you could take, and I took it. And it helped me, teach me that I don't want to perform for people. Like, that's not what I want to do. But she was like, yeah, I went out on a date this weekend and this guy just had muscles everywhere. And she's talking to a 7th grade class, and she's like, he was one of those guys that literally can't put his arms down to the side. And she was like, at the end of the night, he wanted to come in. And I said, if you could put your arms flush down to your side, I'll sleep with you. And he couldn't. And so I didn't. And this is a teacher telling a 7th grade class this. And that just always stuck with me. Every time I see a Mr. Buffy guy, I'm like, can you put your arms flush to the side?
Hey, man, that's how they did it back in the 80s. It was all on the streets.
Yeah. But yeah, so they look a little goofy with no armor on there.
They're like, hey bro, you
yeah,
They're like boop fucking that one dude.
I thought here we go. So here, but armored up, they look fucking pretty goddamn
armored
amazing.
up, it makes sense why they're so big, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They have a very like Conan feeling to them. They're wearing a Triceratops skull as their fucking helmet and shit. Like that. They look amazing. Again, $150 amazing, not necessarily, but yeah, they're kind of awesome. That's what I like third party to be about nowadays, is just bringing your attention to things that you probably would never collect, but who knows? Maybe you start a new excuse me. New passion.
The whirly batch.
Yeah, so new Superpowers product listings. So Tim Drake Robin, Black Suit Batman, so that's coming our way. Reverse Flash Superman variant, which I don't know what.
Probably Black Suit.
Oh, Black Suit would be a good one. I didn't think about that. As in to say, if it's a straight repaint, Cliff, what would you like to see in a Superman variant?
Either the. I don't even know if I'd like to see. I would like to see the Black Suit, because it'd be one figure I don't need to get. But I don't know. Do a classic Fleischer suit. I fucking love the Fleischer suit. I don't think it gets enough love. Or maybe like a first appearance suit. Be an easy repaint, just a different logo you got to print on there in a different shade of blue.
Yeah, exactly. Flash Rebirth, a Thomas Wayne Batman Flashpoint, and I don't know what that would be.
He has guns.
That's the gray suit. He's got the bat logo with the red ellipse behind it.
Okay.
Got the guns, sidearms. It's got 2 sidearms.
This
and
one
I don't
is awesome.
I don't even
Judo Master and Vigilante.
Yeah, I don't know what a comic Peacemaker would look like. I only know the John Cena Peacemaker for the fucking Suicide Squad. I don't know what the comic one looks like. And then a Batman Whirly Bird.
It's a whirly bat?
Whirly bat.
Whirly bat. Yeah, whirly bat. Sorry.
But all of those figures listed, all of them are listed as repaints, except for the ones that are new. So like, even though Reverse Flash is just a repaint, it's technically Reverse Flash.
Yeah, I see.
But even the Tim Drake and everything, they should say next to them like repaint.
Yeah, they all say variant.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, rada Rudy.
I haven't seen much of these guys lately, like nothing.
Yeah, I saw. What's the latest one? It's with
the Nightwing, Deadshot, or Deathstroke, or one of those guys, and then Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I finally saw that. I saw that wave in person finally, but that's all I've seen. Let's see. Keshi Romcom Wave. So Romcom Toys is a Glyos compatible set. We've talked about some of their stuff in the past. Primarily their superhero, or not superheroes, their fucking horror line. They did versions of Jason and Leatherface and that kind of stuff. The most recent, they did the Universal Monsters, the Werewolf, Dracula, and Creature. And then most recently, we talked about their NES homage that was way overpriced at $40. This one's kind of interesting. So Keshi, they're calling it the Keshi Wave, just because it's the muscle color. That kind of, theirs looks a little orange here, so I would hope that this would be a little bit more pink, but essentially muscle colors. But this is kind of dope that the complete wave, when you buy this set, is literally you get every single piece they've ever created for their toys. So I thought that was kind of a cool way to approach this. That flesh color, pink color, whatever you want to call it, I always collect those and all the Glyos stuff. But sadly, it went on the Jomo list. I don't think it'll sell out, but it's one of those things. But I'm digging it. Here, let me take a look at the. Can we not get these bigger? No. So yeah, you can see the monster wave. You can see Jason with the zombie. I forget what this original homage was. It kind of looks like Ken and Zangief from Street Fighter. But yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff, man. Let's get back here. NECA new turtles. So first up, let's see. You get the, is this the comic Ronin? Is that what this is? Oh, the Wanderer from the comics. So he literally, oh, that's interesting. It comes with like almost all the other turtle weapons. So that's Eastman, and so all of these are from Eastman and Laird's comics. You get a Shredder 3-pack with the forearm Shredder, the baby Shredder, and then the like crab Shredder. And then you get this robot dude, which again, not well versed in the comics. Oh, yeah, that's from the last Ronin?
Yeah, yeah. He's like some sort of like executor or something. It's what they use to send out to kill the turtles and the mutants and shit.
Oh, interesting. It definitely has the Snake Eyes vibe to it, with the visor and everything. Yeah, all right. So there's some new Eastman and Laird NECA turtles, and then let's see, Gremlins. So not only did we get to see Showgirl Greta, we get to see the recreation of the. I don't think this was a movie poster. I think it was actually like an ad, right? Cliff, do you remember the Santa Gremlin with Gizmo in the bag on the chimney? Was that just an ad?
I don't know. I can't see it, so I don't really like it.
I think that was a movie
can't
poster
jog your memory.
For Gremlins
you think it was
2.
a movie poster?
Gremlins 1, yeah. I think that was a movie poster, man.
Interesting.
It could have been, because it is a Christmas movie. I mean,
yeah.
Let's not forget what happened to Phoebe Cates' father.
Yeah, it's always it and Nightmare Before.
I remember that shit.
Oh, dude, that is the most traumatizing part of that entire. It's all fun until she tells that fucking story, and then you're just like, oh my god. Then you have like this vision in your head of this decaying man. Oh god.
And that's one of my favorite jokes in Gremlins too. She starts another sad story, and he's like, "We don't have time."
Gremlins posters. Let's see here. I don't know. It's not, at least in the
maybe it
Google
isn't.
image search. So here, instead poster Gremlins ads. Because that's where a lot of their stuff comes from. Like the Gremlin at the bus stop, they did that character. Yeah, see, here's one of the ads.
Yeah, there it is. Right
Spend
there.
a Merry Christmas with the Gremlins.
Yeah.
Interesting. But to Cliff's point with this is, Cliff, it has the gizmo in scale. Well, and he's even smaller. Yeah. Yeah, instead of in an accessory pack, you get it along with the Gremlin. I wonder, can you take off all the Santa stuff?
It looks like the
I might have to buy this just for that, because I could briefly see the screen. And that gremlin is fucking awesome.
I'm kind of thinking, because this doesn't go into my toy budget. This goes into Christmas decorations.
Of course it does.
Same way I rationalized that little tiny Volvo Prime this year.
It looks like it's soft goods. It might be removable.
Yeah.
Why would you want to remove it? Look at how perfect it is.
Well, I'm just saying, hey, maybe somebody's Jewish or celebrates Kwanzaa. They don't want a Santa.
But Slick, me and you are the only crazy people who count this as a Christmas decoration and not an action figure. A Jewish person who buys this probably wants it as the Santa Gremlin.
Yeah, they want it as an homage to the ad. All right. Let's see here. New Mythic Legions. So they did a live stream. I didn't get to catch it. People chime in. Brink, if you're still with us. KJ, if you're still on. Chime in. How do the Mythic Legions live streams compare to Hasbro's? Are they doing a lot better? Are they still a little cringy? The guys themselves are awesome, but that doesn't necessarily mean they make an entertaining live stream by any means. But
yeah, brilliant designers can be pretty shitty hosts.
Yeah. The chicken dude who did the live stream for like the Trouble Bubble and shit, that was fucking horrific.
No,
I like Lenny, and really, I like her and Lenny. I definitely like Lenny. She's a little bit on the fence for me, but
that was
in my opinion, she's better than the other marketing people on the other teams, at least.
The Star Wars Indiana Jones people are the fucking worst. Like I can't even. I don't even want to see screenshots because even their body language is like, ugh. Here, guys, I'm gonna quickly mute myself and see if we can't restart our router again to see if I can get a little bit better service. Just bear with me.
No worries. All right. God, can you get this fucking ad out of here? Toy News Eye, come on. I know you got to make a fucking living at this shit, but a little less intrusive ads, please. I'm sure if I launch this again... Oh, at least it's covered up by one icon. Okay. So here we go. So they announced 6 new figures, 7 if you count the redo to the horse. So this dude looks dope. I'm fucking really loving this. I'm not even here we go. Baradak. So he's ogre scale. So, and in the 6-inch line, this guy is actually 8 inches tall. So he's bigger than everybody else. That one might be something I need to pick up. If I've seen correctly, this shield that he comes with will store on his back. This was kind of dope. And they don't actually show the new... Oh, maybe this is the new version and the other pics are the old version. I don't remember. So this Knights of the Templar horse, maybe you guys can tell me. So they're showing like gray armored bits on him, so maybe that's how they're redoing this horse. But the soft goods look amazing. This is really interesting. I know, I shouldn't say I know. From what I've read, it sounds like Mythic Legions really has a huge customizing base. And so this is kind of an interesting one that speaks directly to people like that. It's a belt pack. You get 2 different sets, black and brown, and they're $12 a piece. Bone wings, I thought, I could swear I have bone wings, but I thought I read something that these are new. But like I say, I
thought one of the ones you showed us had bone wings on it.
Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm excited about, and I'm definitely going to get this. And this is their
skull head.
Yeah, it's like they call it the undead heads pack because you get a couple like zombie style heads too.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm so happy about that. Some different necks to go with them. Yeah. $30. Yeah, that's worth it. I'm all about that. A new knight figure here. Oh, deluxe figure by the looks of all of his accessories. Sir Andrew. Oh, wow. Just a standard figure with all those accessories. That's really good. And then you get a new Templar Knight, which I'm not overly excited about the weird wings on the helmet.
Dude, that's fucking kick-ass, man.
Yeah. And he's just a standard too. Man, they're fucking...
And that big-ass mace he's got going on?
Yeah, dude. They're killing it with the accessories. Wow. This one was kind of cool. This is their dwarf figures, but a skeleton version of their dwarf figure. So that's kind of dope. Scally Bone Splitter. So he's a mite for me. And then you get a skeleton, what they're calling a raider here. He looks really good. Yeah, they're just killing it with their accessories, man. Oh, and then this, what is this called? Thrasis, the First Risen. Again, a freaking standard figure with all that shit. That's amazing.
Why, do these guys usually not have that many accessories?
I didn't think so, but again, I am definitely not the expert on this. Oh, Cowabunga Dude's all in on it. Hell yeah. What are you seeing? What you are seeing is the updated horse. Okay, so yeah, because that's what I was curious about. I actually like the old version of the horse with the linen on him. Let's see, can we... Okay, so that's the updated one. Where did I see the one that had the full Templar robes on? But anyways, so your chance to get in on that. And then this was also, this pre-order is also in conjunction with the All-Stars. Oh, this is where I'm seeing like the head or the head garb for the horse.
Well, they didn't show the red skeleton head, dude.
No, that's what I was saying. Sorry, these bottom 4 we're seeing here are the All-Stars. So remember, maybe on the last show or the show before that, we voted on the All-Stars.
Oh, right.
I have this red skeleton already. I don't think I voted for any of these guys. Or we voted for any of these guys, but yeah, see, so this horse is showing all of the soft goods on him. That just, oh my God, with the knight on top of that. Again, this is where I wish I didn't feel like I had to spend so much money on other things that, quote, go in my collection, because that's just a toy I would like to have, a fucking Templar Knight on top of that horse. But yeah, that fucking orc size dude. Oh my God, he looks amazing. So anywho, if you have not done Mythic Legions yet, what are you waiting for? If you're prone to addiction like myself, probably don't get yourself started because it's addictive. 80. Oh, didn't we already do these? Oh, I put this in the show notes twice. Didn't I? Didn't we already talk about?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Oh, I think maybe I skipped Mythic Legions, possibly. Anyways, I also put it as 80 Batman sets instead of 89. Anyways, Longbow. This is a Colorado local company here that's doing no O-ring figures. They announced a new product here that is really cool. Comes on a card, and it's just clear battle stands, or what they call, bless you, what they call invisible battle stands. I just like that it has artwork similar to the accessory packs.
Yeah.
For G.I. Joe. And I love that they're just like, it'll fit all of your modern O-ring stuff. But we are not responsible for any damage to vintage figures because
it'll blow your heels off.
Yeah, exactly. Like what I did to my fucking mint Zartan that I bought. Even the tow rope was intact, and of course my stupid ass tried to put him on a stand and blew out his heel. Yeah, I was a little grumpy that day.
Yeah, I bet. I fucking bet you were.
Oh my God, you got internet? Because we can see you.
We appear to be at full strength. So.
Oh, yeah. I was getting so lonely.
Really? Because I was getting fucking furious. I'm in a bad mood.
No. Well, hopefully we'll cheer you up here. Look, here's some invisible stands.
Oh,
you can't even see them.
For an O-ring set that I don't own.
Do you have O-ring Joes?
I have a few. Like I have my favorite O-ring Joe ever I have, which is the 1991 Duke.
Are you kidding me?
I fucking loved that figure when I was a kid.
I was going to say, I assume it's nostalgia based, right?
Yeah.
So he's riding the fucking missile launcher?
Yeah, but fuck that missile launcher. I just like the Duke. He's got like tan and red camo. He just looks cool.
Yeah, he's the Desert Storm colors.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, don't put him on these stands or you'll blow the heel out. That's any G.I. Joe stand. So
Yeah.
Let's see. Super 7. Oh, my God. These are on the Jomo list so hard. This is absolutely amazing. Cliff, are you Return of the Living Dead guy?
I love Return of the Living Dead. However, these are not zombies in the movie, so I can pass on these.
Oh, see, I like that they're making the poster art. That's what I fucking love about it.
I have a Tarman figure. I don't know who made it.
Oh, that's right. I remember they did do that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Didn't NECA do the one where the guy's in the storage container?
No, NECA hasn't done any Return of the Living Dead.
Tarman, but it is
it's probably Soda
Tarman. Yeah.
That is Tarman in the jar in the tub the barrel.
The barrel. Yeah. Container. Someone made that because I remember
Dioxin, I think it's called. Dioxin is the chemical that's in that barrel, keeping him in rest.
Amok Time?
Amok Time made it. Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Well, no, this looks like action figure. Jesus, $250?
So, yeah, dude, it's probably about 15, 20 years old by now. All those like Soda, NECA, all that early 2000 horror stuff is fucking crazy on the aftermarket. All of it.
Here's a Trick or Treat 12-inch version of him. Interesting. Let's see here.
Yeah, go to the picture stick because I only it's in the package, so I'd have to see it in the package.
Yeah, Muck Time. That's right here. This green one. You see that? Is that big enough for you?
Now click on that.
Right there.
I don't think that's it
That'll
either. It might
because
be. I don't know.
that's the Amok Time one that seems to be most prevalent here. But yeah, here's one. Yeah, $200 on fucking eBay. Wow, wow. But the accessories are dope. The little fucking, you get the sewer, you get him and the little, you don't get the container. It's just like the head of the container. Yeah, this has got to be the one you have because I don't see any other ones besides the 12-inch Trick or Treat Studio. Well, good for you. Now I'm angry because I'm not going to afford $200 for one.
No, you got to get it 18 years ago, Slick.
But yeah, I'll get these eventually. Again, they're Jomo. And then this one I got excited about too because I kind of dug Super 7's Reaction Power Peralta line, but they didn't really have the boards that kind of spoke to me at least. I mean, Lance Mountain was a pretty popular one. The Steve Caballero with the Chinese dragon, that I saw a lot as a kid. But the Tommy Guerrero, the Steve Caballero with the more standard dragon, and the Rodney Mullen with the chess pieces, and then especially the fucking baby blue and pink Tony Hawk board. I had a friend that had that, and then
fuck, everybody had that board.
And my less my what in days I regret, we stole it from the guy that lived in our neighborhood, which was awful because he obviously knew we stole it, and all we did is just say, no, we didn't steal it. We just kept telling him no. I think his mom called the cops on us too, and because
good.
No, I agree. Like I say, I am not proud of those days. I was a horrible kid, and I have a lot of karma still coming at me, I'm sure, with my daughter. But yeah, I still think probably that Tony Hawk would be the only one I would buy though. But yeah, this is more my Power Peralta than that first wave was.
Here's a thought experiment for you, Slick. Let's say your daughter gets into some unsavory behavior. Mm-hmm. How many toys would she have to steal and sell on the black market before you even noticed a dent in the collection? You know what I mean?
Collection, yeah.
Now, so if she
was going into your garage, like the one outside.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If she did it smart and not like took them directly from my room or something like that, yeah, she could probably sell them for years, and I would never know.
When they open the doors, and like, what the fuck?
But if you took one toy, and AAA knows what I'm talking about when I say my toy pile, my opening pile, which literally houses hundreds of toys right here. If she took one off of there, I would notice. But that's because I see that every day. But yeah, if she just started going into bins and randomly taking a figure or two and putting them up on eBay, I probably would never notice,
You just start going into like your local comic shop and you're like, I thought I had that.
I had one of those. I bought like two and then bought a third one to save on shipping.
Brinkleizer, going back to the Mythic Legion horse, he said they changed the horse due to it originally having a resemblance to a hate group. It definitely looks like a robed horse from the KKK era. We watched Forrest Gump with my daughter for the first time, and I totally forgot that was like one of the first history references they do is they talk about how Forrest's great ancestor was the founder of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, that's right. There's that shot of Tom Hanks like lowering the mask.
Yeah. He's like, and they used to take their bed sheets and wear them around, and they even put bed sheets on their horse. All right. Good old ignorant motherfuckers. New Legends Guardian, so ending third party with actually where third party started with a third party Transformers. We get a Legends Omega Supreme and Guardian colors, which I absolutely love. Standing a whopping 10.5 inches tall. Oh yeah. Oh, is that this one? Is it the Pagu?
It's just not in that color.
Yeah, it's the original. Oh, nice. And so you really like them?
What? Light up this? What?
He's like, I'll blind you.
Yeah, I have the exact same, all these same accessories, everything. He comes out as a little robot dude. He comes with like an extra faceplate.
What did you get that original one for, if you don't mind us asking?
$80 on BBTS.
Oh, interesting. So they're really on BBTS. I thought they fucking... I have not seen them carry like third-party toys very much, and maybe I'm just not. Oh yeah, there it is, Pangu, 85 and 95 for the limited edition. Okay, well he's Joe mode, unfortunately. All right, store report. The new G1 Hound is showing up.
Fucking
in
peg
stores.
warmer at my Walmart. Everybody.
Oh, really? I haven't seen him yet here. Yeah, I mean he should be. He's a little pricey for his size, but he does come with a lot of accessories that makes him kind of feel a little bit more worth it. Of course, all of these are like molded gray plastic instead of the chromed versions you would have got with an OG. Mr. Lotus bestowed upon me a almost complete hound as he kind of got rid of his collection. So
nice.
He has a place of reverence amongst my collection. And then speaking of the 86 movie G1 or the animation deco, whatever you want to call these guys, Thundercracker has also been found. Now this, let's see, May 24th. I've seen this in the store for weeks now. So, oh no. I think it is Starscream still. But anyways.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the Starscream. I received my Hound from my pre-order and the Rodimus, or the Hot Rod, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, I got Hot Rod as well.
But I decided I'm not going to open them. So...
Yeah, mine aren't open. Mine are still in box.
Oh, I know.
But there's no plastic or window?
No,
and that's what kind of drives me nuts. But if I can... Sorry, what?
I was mumbling that my camera shut off, but I just turned it back on. Talking to myself, I forget that I'm mic'd.
If I do find a Hound in store, even though it's the year of Jomo, I'll still pick him up because I fucking love Hound, and I want one to open. New Legends Dinobots are also shown up in stores. So this is Swoop and Scar, which is the Ankylosaur, the little fucking armored dude, armadillo dinosaur. So I've also given myself clearance on these Legacy Core Dinobots to buy them.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new ones yet. I've seen the other two though.
Yeah, or 3.
Yeah, 3 or whatever. Yeah.
All right, so we conjectured about it, and now it is going live tomorrow. Fuck it, let's do it live. The Masterverse Vicron, and oh my god, I am so glad I have a fucking classics version of this. What is going on with this? Can people
I actually kind of like it more than the classics version. I'm still not
my
picking
god,
it.
what is wrong with you?
I don't know, lots of things.
Did you did you put a caveat in there? I thought I might have heard a caveat. You like it better than
I just like that they kind of ran with it. Like, first of all, he doesn't have a sorry game piece as a helmet anymore. It actually looks like a legitimate battle helmet. But I like that they took that tank and made it kind of like a snapping turtle looking thing.
Oh god, that's the worst part about it.
Yeah.
But
having said that, I still have a desire to own this figure and will not own this figure.
Yeah, I couldn't give a flying fuck about him.
35 is a really good price point for being a creations figure. I do like the barbarian version. The spaceman isn't awful. I think I actually like this spaceman version better than the classics.
I'm a big fan of an air pack. Like, I'm a big fan of, like, how does he breathe? He's in space.
Yeah,
like
breathing tubes. Yeah. I do like that. But yeah, the tank is where it all goes south. Yeah,
I think it's cool. It's like a snappy turtle. It's weird. Yeah. It's very Masters, though.
I mean, it does. It looks like a front of a Masters vehicle.
Yeah.
That never
It looks
existed.
like the battle ram.
And this doesn't look too bad, where they're like mashing up the armors, where they give them the snapping turtle armor, but with the barbarian helmet. But oh yeah, dude, that is just the most goofiest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I know I always bash these, and then it comes pre-order day, and I'm like, I bought 3. I will not be buying this. This is the one I'm going to let go.
Yeah,
and of course, this one's going to be the one that's going to be worth, $500 next year. But it's like, whatever. Yeah, I just can't do it. And I think my big thing is I like the classics version for all the goofiness of it because it's based on the real sketches. They're like,
they're based on the mock-ups, like the actual mock-ups.
Exactly. Yeah. You mean like physical versions of it? Oh, I didn't even realize they did physical versions.
Oh, dude, you should Google it. It's they're weird looking.
But this one's just like going off the rail. Well, just kind of like a lot of the Masterverse stuff, just going off the rails with it. But
I think it's funny that you think the snapping turtle is the stupidest thing you've ever heard, but you're singing the praises of a guy who has a literal tank turret for a head.
Yes.
I think they both look ridiculous.
Oh shit. Let's see. Lunar Lander Prime.
Oh god. I just about fucking threw up when I saw this.
I was so excited when I saw the listing in the show notes, and I clicked on it, and I'm like, "That's no lunar lander."
Yeah, I was like, "Is this from some lunar lander I'm not aware of? Like, has Japan made? Because this is Toyota. It says Toyota. Is this like a concept lunar lander they did or something? I don't know.
Why couldn't it be a Cosmos or a fucking I don't know, man? Like, really, Prime again?
Yeah. Well, Prime's the only thing that sells. So this is a Kickstarter or crowdfunded. I shouldn't say Kickstarter. Like I just
I mean that is the word.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Kleenex, right? But so this one comes with a stand, and is it the solar stand? Is that the stand, or are they not? Oh no.
It's like a
so
shield.
This comes with this stand, and that's the only unique thing about it. This after the crowdfunding campaign, this will actually be an official release that you can buy. It just won't have that very generic stand with it.
Doesn't even look like the surface of the moon.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I guess it's to go with the other MP stands, because that's what my Jetfire stand looks like.
My Leader One has that stand.
Oh, that literally is the Jetfire stand. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even snap about that. just in a different color. So that fucking prime, that's a pretty damn big figure. That's MP scale for sure. But yeah, that's an easy pass. Oh, here. I wanted to see Toyota. Lunar Cruiser. So does this exist? Oh yeah. So that actually is a real thing. But is it actually like used? The Lunar is a crude pressurized rover developed by.
Oh, it's for Artemis. Okay.
Huh. Lasting up to 45 days. Name, blah, 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 blah. An expected launch date in the latter half of 2020s. Interesting. Okay. Well, once I see one on the moon, then I'm going to want that Prime, and then it's going to be $1,000.
Then I got to order 2, and then I got to buy another one to save on shipping.
R2DS4M. And I don't remember seeing him, but they're saying that this guy was in Return of the Jedi, that he was the Jabba sail barge droid.
Oh yeah, I think we talked about him like last episode or the episode before. We talked about him recently.
Yeah, we talked about this guy before, yeah.
Okay. I mean, so if he is screen accurate, dope, especially for people that have sail barges, except for it's showing the monastery in the background. Yeah, so, but I'll tell you what, the reason why I wanted to feature it is, if you don't have one yet, get them just for this serving tray by itself. The serving tray is dope. These cups come off of it. They just peg into it. So you can have your action figures holding a cup of, I don't know.
On top of their hand?
Lime jello, I guess. No. The peg is on the serving tray.
Oh, okay.
So the cups that come off just look like a cocktail, essentially.
The only figure who could really hold it would probably be like 77 Han, because he's got the bent hand, he's got the bent arm for the blaster. Everyone else is straight up and down.
Yeah, not for vintage, but for your vintage collection Star Wars figures. And then if anybody's interested, this is the first time in a long time that I've seen a huge new wave of KO Transformers hit eBay, I'm sure AliExpress, Alibaba, all that shit. What makes this kind of interesting is I'm sure this isn't the first time. First time for me seeing it is one G1 Skull Cruncher. That's my boy. And then the carded Constructicons. Like they've made the box set for years now, but you can get all the individual carded Constructicons. Again, this Scorponok is ridiculous. This same knockoff set was like $120 back in the day. I mean, and I'm not saying back in the day, like 40 years ago, like 8 years ago, this was $120. But you know, if you want some of these hard to find sets, especially in the box, I'm in the show notes. I linked to Baba Bobo, which Mr. Lotus Stark turned me on to as
Baba
being
Bobo.
one of the, Baba Bobo 00712. He turned me on to one of the most reputable dealers. Now, the prices you're seeing are also, he always is he's probably, I'd say, at least 15 to 20% more expensive than you could get from less reputable dealers. So you kind of take that, take your fate into your own hands with that.
Peace of mind.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Shockwave, Jazz, there's the boxed Devastator, Prime, if you wanted a Prime, Metroplex. So Looks like the factory that did these KOs in the past just did another huge batch. So they're out there if you're interested in those.
I noticed you didn't put in there the Arctic Bat and Viper. What's that?
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that. You're right.
That was this week, man.
Yeah, that was the new Joe's.
Oh,
well, we'll circle back before we let's hit some Hasbro Pulse here.
It's sold out. The Arctic Bat was gone like that.
He was off of Amazon in like fucking 40 minutes.
Yeah, he was gone in no time.
Oh, he's off of Amazon too?
Oh yeah, dude. He was out of there. Right away.
Really? Oh, but he's not. He's a what they call a shared exclusive.
Fan channel exclusive, yeah.
Fan channel, yeah. That's right. Okay, that's why I didn't.
Yes, everybody had him out gone. He was gone.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
Shit. Well, maybe I missed that because I bid on the Trouble Bubble since that looked like that was. Oh yeah, he's not fucking showing up here, which means he must be sold out. Here, let me do this.
Yeah, go to Pulse, check it out. I think he's gone.
No, I know. On Pulse they always sell out like super fast because I guess probably lots of people have Pulse Premium, and so they just want the free shipping, and they think Pulse will do better on shipping and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
why did I do Arctic Hiss Tank?
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, whatever.
I was trying to do this. I was trying to do hisstank.com because they would have the links to all the sellers. There we go. Oh, this is the old one we looked at, though. Where's the new listing? Back Arctic. Oh, I totally forgot they did an Arctic back in the 25th as well.
Oh, shit. Then I have that. I probably have two.
Okay. Oh, they don't have where to get it from. But here we can at least look at pictures. Fan channel, specialty retails at Amazon and Pulse. Yeah, and I think JB posted in the group. Somebody already had a video of this guy in hand.
Yeah, they already had it in hand.
And I'm just gonna make him like a bat. I'm just gonna make him look like, well, not like that.
Dude,
but,
he's gotta have that ocular eye thing going on.
Yeah.
No, I'm really not digging on it. Like I don't know, and I know I'm in the minority, but.
But I love these fucking guys talking about this Trouble Bubble. Like, we tried to make it super accurate to the anime, and the cool feature it has is that these little fins on the back of the jets move back and forth. We gave it seatbelts to make it super animated and accurate. It's like, what the fuck are you idiots talking about?
Did it have seatbelts in the cartoon?
Yeah, no,
I didn't realize it. Oh,
I
like that it comes with its little bomb. That's cool. And the heads-up display on it is nice.
I picked up two.
Did you?
I have an idea for a display. I need the Hiss Tank with Serpentor sailing above it and a Trouble Bubble on each side.
Trouble Bubbles flanking them. I like that. That's dope. I did do the Python Patrol, Crimson Guard, and
it's funny because I already have them.
In the
so
Dusty.
I mean.
Yes, I know. Way to go. You supported some guy that stole from his job.
Yes! And I
because you just
from
couldn't
it.
wait.
I profited from it.
But well, now I'm worried about that Arctic bag. Now I need to. So even on Entertainment Earth, because they're the distributor of fan.
I never saw what it.
There it is. It's right there.
There it is.
Okay, so he's still available on there at least.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there you go. There's Firefly. So he is on sale.
Oh yeah, pre-order. Big Bad Toy Store. Let's see, Arctic Bat. No, see, he's still available there. Okay.
Oh shit.
So just Amazon and
the Televiper. Maybe he was sold out because I had to get the Televiper or some.
Televiper was
Televiper comes
pulse
with the
only.
Yeah, because it only comes with the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking. I think I got the Trouble Bubble from Pulse, and then I got the Arctic Bat from BBTS.
Oh, okay. That would make sense, bros.
And it's funny how they're re-releasing that Lady J, the retro carded one now, for like half the price.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's all you can ever find here. There's just Baronesses and Lady J's every fucking where.
I think my Walmart blew them out and took them off the shelves.
Yeah. Never to see that SKU again, even though there's more coming out, unfortunately. So, yeah, dumbasses. Anyways, I think that was it. I think what we got. Cliff, you want to go first, just in case your internet goes out?
Sure, I can go first.
Oh, AAA
right.
makes a good point. Hold on, just because I want to address this. AAA says sent that to you ages ago. So that day I was out with Little Miss McFavorite doing some shopping. And he keeps sending me all these links, first to the video, and then to the pre-orders, and then like an exasperated, like, are you online? What's going on? And I'm just like, I don't know if AAA or other people remember is that I am trying not to order things right now. But yes, AAA, I appreciate you giving me the heads up. I appreciate you giving me the heads up. When people start saying that you sold out everywhere, that literally just got my heart pumping like, oh no. But I think I'm going to hold off on the Arctic Bat, even though it is literally one of my most favorite fucking G.I. Joe figures ever in my most favorite theme ever. But
hey man, you should have Jomo 24 if you didn't want to, if you wanted an Arctic Bat.
Exactly. Oh shit!
You're always gonna find shit that violates your Jomo, so it's like that's just how it goes.
Well, and fucking Super 7 has gotten this new habit of saying, "Oh, limited stock on something they just announced, like the Python Patrol and Tiger Force."
Yeah, right.
So what they don't realize, or well, maybe they do realize it, but you can go to Super 7's site and put in there, I want to order 100, and it'll let you add it to cart. And then you can try to add another 100, and it'll cut you off where their stock line is. Yeah. So right now they still have 136 sets of those Python Patrol. I'm like, I wouldn't call that low stock, but maybe it is. I don't know. I've been doing that to that 3-pack of Joes, the construction worker, nurse, and homeless lady.
Right.
And it's still not even close to selling out. Now it's on Entertainment Earth. You can actually buy it from Entertainment Earth now. So, okay.
Did you see that new line they put out, kind of in the vein of the worst? It's called like the weirdest.
Yeah. I did kind of like that. The dude with the hatchet in his head that cut off his arm and shit.
And one guy's face is just like Halloween vampire fangs.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, let's see if I can improve my my definition here. There we go, I think. All right, so we'll do what's open first. I finally found the retro short round.
Yeah, I know, right after our last show, I found it the next day, and I was like, Cliff is not going to want to pay shipping. You want to find it in the wild, right?
Yeah, it just came out, so I wasn't too worried. But he did just win an Oscar, so I'm like, shit, is that one short round? I got a pile of loot today.
Oh shit!
Only had a chance to open one thing. I got my new Eternia Faker.
Yeah, you did.
Nice,
nice. Yeah,
it's a nice toy too. I like it. This is my first Masterverse figure since the original He-Man and Skeletor, and they've really bulked these guys up. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm not collecting Masterverse.
Huh. I had no idea.
But
That's
Faker
crazy.
transcends lines. I get all Fakers. So he's really cool. Then in my pile of loot, I'm excited about this one because this is basically an all-opener pile of loot. So I'm going to get to open this and I don't have to worry about it. I got Tongue Lasher.
Nice.
Snake Tila.
Yep.
Slamurai.
Slamurai.
Kind of cool. The 2000X King Randor.
Oh, yeah.
I got Snake Face.
Yep.
Nice.
And then Dragon Blaster Skeletor.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh,
Really excited about
that's
this
the
one.
one
I
I'm
like
Yeah,
excited
that's
about.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't like that they made him Snake Man, like they put the Snake Man logo, but I do like that little scaling on the bubble that they do at the bottom.
Are you talking about this cardboard garbage that I'm going to immediately tell?
Yes,
That will be
you throw
recycled.
away. Yes, I know.
And then something I'm kind of cool. I know, Slick, you have a few of these. I got my first Mezco 5-point set.
Oh, cool! The Superman set.
It's the Fleischer Superman. It's got a Clark Kent. It's got a Lois Lane. It's got a robot and a Superman and a phone booth that lets you change him. You can like twirl it.
Yeah, that almost got me. I really liked that.
That's fucking
set.
cool, man.
Yeah, and I fucking love the Fleischer serials. I mean, I love what he looks like in this Fleischer. I love this costume. I just love.
So are these the little animated ones? Then you keep saying Fleischer. Is as these aren't comic, right? These are
these are from animated serials from I think the 40s.
Oh,
Max
interesting.
Fleischer.
I didn't realize they were that old.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
basically what Batman the Animated Series was like based on.
Yeah.
Based on. And that's you said you had the Fleischer one. That's the Mezco one. You said you have that Mezco version.
No, I have comic Superman and Christopher Reeve Superman. Fleischer Superman, I said would be a cool Superpowers repaint.
Yeah, the Superpower repaint.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
I've already made a custom of it, but I'll buy another. But yeah, I really like the Fleischer costume. And then the last thing I got, and I haven't posted it on my socials yet, because it's a gift for a friend's dad. Every time I posted my growing Indiana Jones collection, he comments on Facebook that I need to make a shrinking figure. So I made him a shrinking figure.
What?
That's hilarious.
And on the back, it's got a little bio of the character.
That's dope, Cliff.
And it opens with magnets. And yeah, he's fully...
All right, so do the customizer thing. Give us a parts breakdown.
So it is a archive Force Awakens Han Solo head, which are on clearance for like $12 on Amazon. The body is J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man: No Way Home, and then I swapped out the coat is one of my. Oh, oops. The coat is one of my. I have a bunch of like Marvel Legends suited bodies that came. They were like customs from China that I bought for like $10 each. That have like Tony Stark heads. So I switched out that coat because it's open, and then I just painted the arms black. But what I love about using the J. Jonah Jameson body is we get the Harrison Ford point.
I was gonna say, yeah, you get a pointing hand. That's dope.
So, and all I really did for the pants, I just dry brushed them with whites and grays to make them look like denim.
Huh. Yeah, they look amazing. That was the next thing I was gonna ask you is like those denim pants come that way?
No, you just got to dry. Like I start with like a heavy dry brush of gray, and then after I lay that down, I go back in with like a lighter dry brush of whites, and the whites just kind of picks up all the folds, all the like places where your jeans will wear. So it kind of gives that illusion of denim. But what's cool about that is that it accidentally, making this figure accidentally created my most favorite action figure I own. And that is, I've already posted it on my Instagram, but it is this. This is a J.K. Simmons Han Solo, and it is my favorite toy. It's just the J. Jonah head on a Han Solo body, and it's perfect.
Is that how Star Wars should have been? Should have been.
I just love J.K. Simmons. I was watching Oz when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And if you ever watched Oz, he played the crazy like head Nazi Vern Schillinger. Yeah. And I used to have fucking nightmares about Vern Schillinger. So the fact that J.K. Simmons is like a huge star now only makes me like happy. And that's it.
Nice. All right, badass. You want to be next, brah? Oh, you're muted.
Yep, I'll be next. I got 2 things, so mine's pretty small.
Yeah, mine too. We're actually gonna have a pretty short.
Yeah,
what we got?
Short week.
We're lucky I got that Powell loot this morning.
So I got the core class Thundercopter.
Now, sorry, that one comes with the null rays. Oh no, that's the Skywarp, right?
Yeah,
he's the one that just comes with the nose cannon for some stupid.
Yeah, he's got the stupid nose cannon.
Yeah.
And then I got Funko bats.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I don't like pops.
Oh,
that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't have many Funkos, but I have that one.
Yeah, so and that's all I got.
Nice.
That's cool. I've never seen that.
Yeah, it was
what's the Comic-Con sticker on it? Yeah, it's like a convention exclusive, right? 2021 convention. Yep. Well, word up, nerd up. Okay, well. So, I got one of the figures that I owned as a kid that I absolutely fucking loved and don't know why it has taken me this long to secure one. I picked up a Rio Blast and absolutely, here, I'm looking at my picture, and absolutely mint condition.
Hours legs.
Replaced rubber band, so I don't even have to fucking do it. Nice. And most people might be like, "Oh, that means it's not mint; it's modified." Yes, it does. I'm like, I'm like, he stands perfectly with all his fucking big ass guns, so I don't care. And the cool thing is, I waited along. I've been watching him on eBay forever. Came with his comic. That's a big plus. And then the biggest plus. Booyah! Card back. And granted, not the way I would remove a card back, but about as best you can hope for. And what did we got there? $4.97. Lionel.
Nice.
Yeah. So
beautiful. That's exactly how I would have removed a card back when I was fucking that age.
Just
like in the car, in the Toys R Us parking lot.
And I always thought this was the stupidest vehicle I ever could think of. But for some reason we went to the flea market, and we went on a Friday. Our flea market is open Friday through Sunday. And Friday is just the saddest day ever because they have all kinds of pavilions and all kinds of food shops, and none of them are open on Friday. You have like 3 random, non-sellers that just have their stuff there, and then just random sellers. But one of the shops we went to was pretty amazing. It had tons of vintage video games, toys. It really was one of those basically a shop that just sells what they can find at thrift stores, right? So just anything that's a name brand or a commercial license. But I found this dude there. Yeah. Missing his.
Does he work?
Missing his. So I took it in there. And this is a big, huge shop. This isn't just like a little stand at the flea market. It's a big, huge shop. And I was like, do you have C batteries by chance to see if this works? And he's like, oh, I don't. And I'm like, motherfucker, I know you do. But he's like, what do I have on that? And I'm like, $25. He's like, I'll give it to you for 15. And I'm like, well, shit, even if it doesn't work, a display piece for 15. Because besides, again, the missing shield stickers on there, it has the control stickers, it has the bat sticker, the seat belt is still intact. So I brought it home, and yeah,
That's incredible.
And the engine, you hear that? The engine does not, or motor, I should say, not an engine. Doesn't sound the best, but
No, that wants to die.
but it walks straight. So best $15 I think
Dude,
I
that's
ever
fucking
spent.
rad, man.
Yeah.
I never had it. I had a friend who had it, and I liked playing with it at his house, but I don't remember ever wanting it.
Yeah, me neither. I always thought in the cartoon it's the stupidest thing. It's like, you know, and I'm just like, what a dumbass view. Again, I didn't really like the attack track on how the tracks worked on the animation version either, but like I say, really good purchase. It really is just kind of a fun, really Masters of the Universe looking vehicle. We talked about in the last episode, he had the bashing beetle and the head was missing.
Bashosaurus Rex.
Bashosaurus Rex. Or not Bashosaurus. It's not Rex. It's Bashosaurus.
Is it just Bashosaurus? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
See, I'm trying to stay
Then
away
maybe
from
I
the
saw
vintage
something
stuff.
different. Maybe it was the beetle.
The Bashosaurus is awesome. It's the one with it's got a button on it and it's got a giant metal ball.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what he had, but it was missing the head. So I'm like,
Oh, like the front, the
Yeah.
Triceratops looking head.
Yeah. Bashosaurus. Now I just want to see it. Yeah, you're right. Like a Triceratops head. Yeah, it was missing that, so that kind of sucked. And it still kind of looked cool. It was just a big vehicle with a big fucking hammer thing, but
I fucking love that vehicle. I remember getting that vehicle for my birthday, and it was awesome.
And then I finally, during the May the 4th promo, I finally broke down and did this.
Oh, can't wait to see this. Like, hold on, I need full screen and full.
And it looks about as goofy as you would think. So I really should have just done the bald head. I'm still hanging on to that I have hair. I'm not bald, because the hair just looks ridiculous. But let's see. I mean, it's not awful.
Dude, that's bad. That's fucking bad, man.
I tried to smile open-mouthed, and it just looked like I had one of those dental things, you know, at the dentist where they hold your mouth open. It just basically, I looked like this when I smiled with my mouth open. So I had to do a closed mouth smile. But, so let's get a comparison.
I'm just so pissed off that it doesn't come with a Stormtrooper helmet.
I know.
That's why I would have gone. Before I realized that they can't register beards.
Yeah,
I was just
and
going to do a
that's true
Ghostbuster.
too. So they do have a mustache, and I don't necessarily call this a soul patch because it literally goes side to side. I call it my upside down mustache.
That's a soul patch.
But so they had a character that had a soul patch. The thing that sucks is in the rendering, it prints like on the middle of the chin. And I'm like, oh, it's got to be different when you get it. No, it's in the middle of my chin. But okay, so let's compare. So this is my 3D me. If you don't remember those. Yeah, it does.
That looks
it
better
looks
than
a
the other
lot
one.
better. And it was only $35. Now, granted, it's on a like shampoo bottle fucking
Comes with the
12
fucking
inch
helmet.
figure, but yeah, but it
helmet,
does.
yeah.
It comes with the helmet. So yeah, so there's my two me's.
That's brutal, dude.
But yeah, the hair is just awful because it's just like an afro, like
That's bad.
that's if I shaved my head when I really had hair way back in the day. But
Dude, I'm telling you, your self-esteem problems will be solved if you start shaving your head.
Yeah, I don't know why you're hanging on to that shit.
I fucking hung on to it for like 10 years, and when I started shaving it, I was like, I should have done this 10 years ago.
no, I like having a little bit of hair. It absorbs the sweat. It keeps it from dripping
annoying
all
as
down.
I would stare at it in the mirror.
Yeah.
Fucking falling. My fucking front lines are falling. And I started shaving it, and I'm good now.
Yeah, I joke with my daughter. We talk about, and this is our fault. This is probably bad parenting, but we make fun of people's foreheads and shit. Like, oh, look at that 5 head. Look at that. Look at that 10 head. And so we always joke about, I've got like a 15 head if you count that, but. Okay, so now we teased this before you came on, Cliff. This is what else I got. Finally, I pre-ordered this when it was first announced. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, is this that statue? Oh, the 112. Okay.
Yeah,
That's the Mezco. I was just
So
going to ask him,
awesome.
did that come in yet?
Yeah, I finally did. And I ordered a case of them. I know a couple people in the group wanted it. I don't know if they still want it now that it's 2 years or 2.5 years later or something. But if you still want it at the wholesale cost plus my shipping to you, then you're welcome to it. I'm going to search on that post from 2.5 years ago and see, but let's see. Little disclaimer if anybody's never opened one of these before. Let's see. Oh, batteries. Interesting. Batteries in the base. Does your base have batteries? Or what is this?
I think my
Placing-
Fortress of Solitude Superman's base has batteries.
My Batman Year 1 has batteries in it.
This is his suitcase. There's a suitcase that has batteries. But so yeah, pretty standard like import packaging, double tray.
Is this your first 112?
Yeah, that's
okay.
why I was like,
This is exciting.
I've never owned one. And because I never wanted soft goods, so Destro was a good choice for me because it's just a bodysuit. Like if you're going to do soft goods and don't like soft goods, just get one that's just a bodysuit, right?
There you go. Yeah.
So this looks dope. Really good base on here.
What do you think of the size of Destro?
Sick.
I own a shit ton of these, and every time I get one, I'm like, wow, these are small.
Yeah. It seems like Batman. I was like, wow, he's tiny.
Well, let's see. Let's put them. Unfortunately, my Destro Focus shelf is downstairs, but let's see here. You're right.
Only
He
you
does
knew about
look-
this podcast in advance to be able to have that figure ready.
Yeah, he's only been sitting here for like a week to be opened on the show. Oh, good. We get a little silica gel to keep everything nice and dry in there.
Delicious.
Nice. Actual metal necklace with his pendant. That's kind of nice. But yeah, let's put him next to. I've got to have. Oh, I just dumped all the accessories. I was gonna say I've got to have a classified figure, but maybe.
No, just hold it in your hand. What do you think of the size? Because like I have a
He
bunch of.
seems small. Yes, I agree with you.
They always
but
seem huge in the photos, and then you get them, and they're still great.
Yeah.
They're always so much smaller than I expect.
Oh God, yeah. The cloth still it makes me feel like I'm playing with a doll.
Oh, please.
Like his
Sure.
clothes.
Yeah,
Sorry. I know.
Didn't you have like superpowers figures with cloth capes or any of the Return of the
Soft
Jedi
goods
figures?
is one thing. His clothes being
You never had
his clothes
Migos or anything
being
when you were a kid?
no.
No, dude. I think you guys are too young for Migos, even, aren't you?
Yeah,
Oh, I had
I
Migos.
don't even remember Migos as a kid. Period.
Migo
I mean,
Batman.
I see stuff. Yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy. I literally don't have another classified or even here. I guess this is Masterverse is 7-inch, right?
You got your selfie series.
Yeah, selfie
It's
series.
a 6-inch figure.
Here's an elite. Oh yeah, no, that's good. So here's an elite Hogan, which Hogan is a tall motherfucker. So yeah, I'd say that's about the right scale, don't you think?
Yeah.
I guess depending on how I move it, it looks shorter or taller, but yeah, like I say, this is what I kind of thought I would think of it with the soft goods. He moves good. The soft goods move well with his joints. I like that. Like, it doesn't get bunched up and look stupid when you pose them and stuff, and maybe it's me just talking myself out of wanting $90 fit, or I don't even know what Mezco 112 goes for nowadays. Maybe 100.
I would say between
110.
80 and 120, depending on the figure.
Depending on what it comes with.
Yeah.
His holster does keep falling off his leg, and I'm afraid to push it up too much because I don't want to rip the bodysuit. But yeah, the missile launchers. I could use some bigger missiles on there, but yeah, I'm glad I have it. Again, I tried to get a sample of every toy line out there to see what I feel about it, to see if I, maybe I'm going to make a right turn in my collecting habits, but yeah, the clothes, it does, even though it's extremely well tailored to them, it does just still make me feel like I'm playing with the doll. Ooh.
The one I've had the most experience with was the Dark Knight Returns Batman. I had that on my fucking shelf for like a year, and I futzed with it. Oh, it was so much fun. It was just such a fun figure to display. Yeah, because
and maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do on the next show is I'll give an update. I'll put him here on the desk with his accessories and his stand and everything, and see if I futz with him.
You got to think about my Flash is one whole bodysuit, so and it moves fine with his legs and arms. You can pose him; it doesn't bunch and get caught in his joints and shit. So
yeah, no, that's impressive. So, okay, so I'm trying to think back. Oh, okay. So your Jason figure, Cliff, because that would have like real clothes, not bodysuits and shit like that. How do you like the real clothes, like jeans or what is it, a fucking like a one-piece work suit or something?
It's definitely not a one-piece work suit, but I can't answer that question because I've actually never looked at it. It came in a pile of loot. I documented it. It's a story. I don't think I've ever looked at the Freddy, the Michael, or the Jason. I just haven't.
Interesting. Yeah, because all the rest of them would have been bodysuits, right? Because all the rest of them are super.
Well, Nosferatu's got he's got a big long overcoat, and then he's got like these tight pants they almost feel like if you've ever made one of those ghosts in elementary school where it's like tissue paper and then you coat it in Elmer's glue, so they become hard and then they become like a ghost shape.
Oh,
that's kind of what his pants feel like. They're really like almost like somebody super starched them.
Huh.
But
crazy.
It's Nosferatu. I have to get it. I unfortunately have an illness that forces me to buy all Nosferatus.
All right. Let's see. The Evil King says, I own an 84 Crystal Barbie and a bunch of Care Bears. I'm not sure where that's coming from.
I got a Michael Jackson doll in my closet in mint and box.
All right, let's do some grab bag and get the fludge out of here.
Oh, speaking of grab bag, and this is not what we got because it's en route. I purchased a pair of Reebok pumps.
Oh, crazy!
I'm very excited.
Actual Reebok from not China or AliExpress or something.
Footlocker.com. They were on sale.
Nice. How
They
much?
They were $160 on sale to $99.
Oh, okay.
So I got them for $99. Free shipping.
Yeah, I had a pair of them too. I just got rid of them a few years ago. That it's not what it was when we remembered. I'll be honest.
Well, I liked the Reebok pump a lot when I was a kid because I had cerebral palsy. I need a tight shoe on my left foot to support my ankle, and the pump allowed me to fucking extra tighten that left foot.
It's not like that now.
Oh, it's not. Well,
oh, they don't.
It's more
they
show.
don't.
It's more show than anything else.
That's a bummer, but I'm gonna have a pair of Reebok pumps, guys.
Yeah, I know.
That's
They're
cool.
wicked shoes.
Wow.
I love mine, but yeah.
And like you say, the value in that is everybody you go see, when you go out once every couple months or something, will be like, oh shit, Reebok pumps.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Yeah, I had a pair of Air Force Ones in the original Jordan colors, and everybody always thought they were Jordans. I'm like, no, they're Air Force Ones, but they got tons of compliments all the time. I finally bought myself an actual pair. Well, I have a pair of Jordan 4s because that's what the shoe I wanted when I was a kid was a Jordan 4. And then I just got a pair of Jordan 1s, and I was ready to rock it on family night last night, and it has literally been raining here for 24 hours. And I'm like, nope, not taking my brand new pair of Jordans out.
See, that's why I wear shoes that I'm like, if it's raining, I'm like, all right, and I just go.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna shit their shoes.
And maybe if I had worn them at least a few times before, but not for the christening voyage.
I hear you. That's the mainly red ones.
No, they're the black variants. Okay. So similar to the original red, white, and black Jordan 1 low tops, but they replaced the red with black and swapped the logo to make the logo red to offset against the black. So
I just watched that movie. It was on Prime.
Oh,
There.
I need to watch it. I can't get these
really
freaking women to watch it. I know. I like people rave about it, and I'm really interested in it, because it became a phenomenon, even when we were kids. Like, oh my God. My daughter's one of her good friends or one of her best friends, whatever you want to call her, 11 years old, saved up $180 to buy a pair of Jordans by herself, and she's like, everybody loves her shoes and everybody just won't stop talking about her shoes. I'm like, that's what happens when you spend $180 on a pair of shoes as an 11-year-old.
Shoes, man.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, no.
She has like 4 or 5 different fucking pairs of these things.
Yeah, see, like those Air Force Ones were like $45. My 4s are restored used ones that I got for $80 on eBay. So at least they're authentic, but they're still restored. You can see where they've like painted scuffs and stuff like that. And then even my new ones are only like $62 or something. Like I don't pay, like 99 seems insane to me, Cliff, but I might do that for pumps.
So you should understand that I have 3 pairs of shoes currently. I have a pair of black Vans. I have a pair of slip-on Jason Vans. Friday the 13th Vans. Oh, dude, they glow in the dark. They're badass. Where are they?
Oh, you got them around? Show these things.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, I'd laugh because my daughter goes on and on about these shoes. I'm like, we had these when we were kids, right? Like, this isn't new. This isn't something that just
Oh,
started.
she's buying the older versions.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
we
Oh,
had these
that's dope.
shoes. I wore these shoes all the fucking time.
Oh, see, my mom never bought me shoes more expensive than $30 ever.
Oh, nice.
Oh, those are gorgeous, dude.
Yeah, Jay
I think
Voorhees.
I've seen you post. Jay Voorhees. Yeah. What's the
They're dope.
soles? They have a design on the sole?
No, just waffle.
Van? Okay. Yeah.
But I have a pair of regular Vans. I have these, and I have a pair of dress shoes. Those are the only. And the most important pair of shoes I own: my Land's End house shoe.
Yeah. That's in Mexico. We call those chopos.
Chopos.
Yeah, house shoes.
I just got my new pair. I actually thought these were my fucking my pumps, but they came in today. Because I go through like 2 of these a year, and I go through Vans like 1 every 3 years because I never leave the fucking house.
Yeah, I have 13 pairs of shoes, and all of them look mint because I only wear work boots 90% of the time.
Yeah. See, I do. I have like 25 pairs of shoes, and most of them are unworn. Some of them get worn down. I have a Star Wars Darth Vader shell toes, where they're black, red, and white. The shell toe on the Adidas is the Darth Vader mask. In the back, it looks like the Run DMC logo, but it says Star Wars. Wore those things into the ground. Now they're my snowboarding shoes. I only wear them to go snowboarding. But all right, this enough shoe talk. I was like,
dude, you guys
get out of here.
I got some pumps.
Yeah, no, I do, because I would love to get some. Did they make pumps and low tops?
Yeah, they were cross trainers. The pumps and low tops were cross trainers. They had a black bubble on they had a black pump on the tongue, as opposed to the basketball that was on like the high tops.
Oh, okay. Because I always liked the black pumps with the orange basketball pump on them. Yeah, because I can't do fucking high tops. Even my Jordan 4s, they're low tops, but they're not. They're mids. They're not actual low tops. But
let's see if I can find a picture of them. They're kind of cool. I like them. They are high tops, which is weird because high tops kind of sometimes fuck me because sometimes the high top's really good for the ankle support. Sometimes it shoots me in the foot because the shoe is heavier, and so it hurts.
Mine were royal blue with the orange basketball in the front of that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the picture. Hold on. Keep talking. I'll see if I even have. Oh, here we go. Give it a second to adjust.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that looks sweet. Yeah.
Those are classics.
I don't get excited about shoes. I am actually really excited about these shoes. Shoes to me are just something I have to put on when I leave the house. I don't put any thought into it.
Well, now you will, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna be complaining about creases like my nieces are.
I know. That's what it drives me nuts.
You got that magic eraser with you all the time, cleaning off all the fucking scuffs and shit.
Yeah, that's the one thing I can't do. Like I'll run a rag over them every once in a while, but and I stuff them. So if I don't wear them, they're stuffed. But
please tell me you have like those nice wooden shoe stuffers.
No, I just use the cardboard ones. I just stick the cardboard ones in there.
Dude, my dad had they were like fucking handcrafted and like stained. like they were like. This
looked like tumbled rocks, but they were wood. That kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
All right, let's get into some grab bag here. Nos rocks on Prime. So I would love to play the video, but I'm not going to because it'll get us a strike. But yeah, I mean, come on. Like, who grew up in the 80s? Well, grew up in the 80s, listened to hip hop in the 90s. Wouldn't love Nas doing the fucking the theme song for Rise of the Beast. So.
Wasn't Nas like the late 90s, like 97, 98, like did a bunch of videos where he was like crucified and then disappeared?
No,
Nas?
he's early. Well, he was late 90s also, but he was early 90s, at least for my crew.
I remember him right around that, like,
I wouldn't say early, mid.
Yeah, like the Tupac, the Puff Daddy stuff, and Nas. I remember he did a video where he was crucified and people freaked the fuck out. 94. Okay.
Yeah, 94. Yep. So yeah, life's a bitch, dude. Oh my God. That was, you want to talk about like Nothing But a G Thing, and 92 was all we listened to that summer.
Oh my
Life's
God,
a
dude.
bitch.
Chronic. I had the
94.
Fucking, oh my God. Because me and my brother were turned on to Snoop Dogg earlier than that, just a tiny bit earlier than that. Because my dad used to get these boxes of like sample VHSs and sample cassette singles.
Oh, really?
Remember cassette singles? Like a
Singles.
Single with the like flimsy cardboard. Well, we got one for like Snoop Dogg's song for the movie Deep Cover with Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, who is this? Like, yeah. So when Chronic came out,
an undercover cop.
We were like, holy shit, it's Snoop Dogg, guys.
Guy is so young too. He was like 18 in that video, or 18
Nothing But a G Thing, baby, or like
that
video for Nothing But a G Thing. Oh my God.
And who would have thought he would have done special appearances with Martha Stewart fucking 40 years later?
I've seen him live, and he is one of the best live performances I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just the way he engages the crowd and stuff. He just doesn't seem very animated.
Dude, he's pretty animated.
Crazy.
He's good. He does all the Dre songs,
show.
But only his parts of the Dre songs. Like,
that's awesome.
But he played for like it was his birthday, so it was October, I think, 03.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Puff Puff Pass tour. And he played for an hour longer because it was his birthday and it was a weeknight. So he paid the fine for the curfew.
Oh,
because the whole show violated curfew for Chicago.
Yeah, we have a place called Fiddler's Green here that's in the middle of the city, and yeah, it's got to be like 10:30. All noise has to stop and bullshit like that, and people constantly just go over it and fucking pay the $20,000 fine or whatever.
Yeah, dude, he was like, it's my motherfucking birthday. We'll pay the fine. And then some guy there was a guy on stage in a suit whose only job was to light blunts and hand them to Snoop. That's all I could tell he did the entire show.
Well, that was I think it was Cypress Hill, the Up in Smoke tour. Like that was some dude's job. He was the blunt roller for the tour. Like that's all he did, was had to always roll blunts and have blunts ready for anybody that wanted a blunt during the tour. That's hilarious.
I saw them too. I saw them at the Metro. Like, holy shit! I haven't seen a concert in like fucking 15 years.
Oh my God, you need to get out more, bro.
I don't care about live music anymore, dude. Dude, like, first of all, like when you go, you're like, are there chairs? Like, am I going to be able to sit?
I'm far too old to be standing for this long.
I'm not standing for 6 hours. Like, what's the chair situation?
I guess one thing I can say is we don't go for opening acts anymore, and we're not trying to discover anyone new. We're going for the fucking headliner, and that's about it. So we talked about the onslaught of Rise of the Beast. This isn't when you know you've made it, when you have your own Metro card.
Oh God!
So anybody
Do you own one of these yet?
No.
Okay.
I should see if Rock can get me one if he goes into the city. Like, just go get me one and mail it. That'll be pretty cheap. But if you've ever been to New York, the Metro card is your best friend. You don't leave home without it. It's more important than American Express. And then we get AMC popcorn buckets. Speaking of Rock, we get a new popcorn bucket. This is kind of crazy. This trailer is actually metal. So we talked about the Optimus Prime head where the head opened and had LED lights. I think this has lights and sounds too, right? We still have no concrete.
This is a popcorn pocket?
Yeah.
I'm assuming the trailer is where you put the popcorn.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And I'm surprised I didn't include it here. There was another news story that showed it, and the top of the trailer just folds over, and that's where you put all the popcorn. But again, no one ever puts popcorn in this bullshit. Like, I've never seen a movie theater serve the popcorn in the truck. They give you a large popcorn that's always pre-made nowadays, which is awful. And then they give you the souvenir, you know. So, but this is one I might get, you know, a fucking G1 Optimus Prime, well, Bumblebee Optimus Prime with the G1 trailer on it. But yeah, this Rise of the Beast, me and Badass were talking about how just the marketing for it is just fucking insane, dude. It just everything is Rise of the Beast right now.
Yeah, it just seems like they're just going over the top, and if that movie sucks, that's a lot of wasted marketing.
Yeah,
it's like they're trying to they're throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. I'll be there. I'll be at the theater on Wednesday night to see Raiders with my mom. Me and my mom are going to see Raiders of the Lost Ark on Wednesday night. So I'll see what the Transformers landscape looks like the day before it's opening. I'll see if there's kids lined up yet.
These are kind of cool. So these are I showed my somewhere around here my little acrylic stand Jetfire that I got. But these are acrylic stands of the G1 art. So you get the original G1, then you get, I thought there was one in between this. I thought the Prime was the first one. I thought there was a second one, and this is actually the third.
Yeah, does that one have Grimlock flying around in it?
Oh, that's the second one. The Grimlock and the Insecticons. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's
so.
This is the third one.
This is the third like collage because this has Metroplex, Ultramagnus. It's got Minosaur and Superion in it. But then you get little acrylic signs down here too. And this is impressive. 148. If I remember, that's like 13 inches. So that's a pretty big fucking sign.
It goes to yards.
Oh, no. Are you fucking kidding me?
1.6 yards. That's only got to be like, 5 inches.
No, maybe. Yards.
That's a yard is 3 feet. A yard is 3 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. 4.5 feet. Jesus Christ.
No, it's millimeters, dude.
It's millimeters.
Oh, my bad.
It's not meters.
I was like, how could that be fucking 4.5 feet? Okay, there we go. 6 inches.
5
That's
inches.
A little bit better.
That'd be fucking
5.8 to be my daughter, to fucking be very specific. All right. So 6 inches. Okay. I thought it was centimeters.
Oh my God. I thought a yard was 3 inches. A yard is 3 feet.
Wow. Okay. We should have stopped while we were ahead. Oh, there's the second one.
Yeah.
See, I would get a set.
Devastator.
Yeah, with the triple changers and shit.
Yeah. Is that G2 Megatron right there in the front left?
No, that's Devastator.
No. Okay. Devastator. Yeah, Constructicons. But good try.
He's got the same colors, doesn't he?
Green,
doesn't he?
Yeah.
No. Green and purple. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Same colors as G2 Megatron. You're absolutely right. And then we get chibi keychains here. The laser beacon Ravage is really cute here. Soundwave deck. This is the fucking guy. He was made for the comics, and now I can't even remember his name, but very Japanesey. And then Pucci? I guess that's what?
That's a Pucci from the Simpsons. Pucci.
Nemesis Prime, and then you get
Spike
Jesus
Wiki.
Christ. They're Pretenders. Jesus, I couldn't even think of their name, but yeah, wow, those keychains are fucking deep cuts. But yeah, I would actually get. I wonder how much they are now. Key visual stand A, B, and C. Oh, with faction insignias, English title logos, and then oh, sold out. Okay.
Oh, there you go. It's been
never
solved
mind.
for us.
Problem solved.
But actually, I want to take a look. Does it give the price at least? 2,000 yen. I want to say that's like $30, isn't it? 2,000 yen. Oh, $15. Super reasonable. Well, oh well.
That's why they're sold out then. Like,
yeah, exactly. Oh, and we already talked about this, the new live action G.I. Joe movie installment hinted at a press conference. So yeah, spoilers again if you haven't joined us, but we're going to show this here. Let's see. Rise of the Beast, the aforementioned scene depicts the movie's human protagonist Noah Diaz being approached to be recruited by G.I. Joe. So yeah, we'll see. The scene directly ties to the recent rumor of a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie. That'll be fun if it happens.
If you think about 10 years ago, and I know any excuse for Cliff to talk about Mask, but if you think about 10 years ago, with how big the Fast and the Furious franchise was and how big Transformers was 10 years ago, like they were both still huge, how you didn't spin that off into Mask, which is just Fast and the Furious with Transformers.
I agree. Like especially the effects can handle, those transformations nowadays. It would be amazing.
Because I read the Devil's Due, I think it was IDW. I read the IDW reboot of Mask, and they just straight up say this is fucking, Autobot technology.
Oh, do they? Oh, I didn't realize that. That's what they attribute it to.
Yes,
that's a smart way to play it. Let's do it, Cliff. Start the campaign. Start that. What's that petition site?
Change.com,
change.org. Change.org. Do it, bro.
And I got a petition to play Alex Sector.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Let's be real racist with it, and AAA can play Sato. Brinkalizers.
I'm gonna need Simon Liu or Simu Liu from. I'm gonna need him as Sato.
Oh, way to go!
Just so I can get my way into the MCU.
Brinkalizer says Cliff has the fastest 40-yard dash ever based on his own measurements.
I have the speed of a
cheetah. Based
cheetah.
on your 3 inches times 40. That's one step for you.
I used to tell people I have the speed of a cheetah, and they're like, "No, you don't. I've seen you move." And I'm like, "A dead cheetah is still a cheetah."
Lastly, Transformers 1 push. So Transformers 1 is the new cinematic animated movie for Transformers. Previously set to open July of next year, will now bow down to September 13th. Which is never
taking it out of the summer, putting it into the back to school depression.
I didn't realize Chris Hemsworth, and I'm sure we've talked about it in the show, but Chris Hemsworth's going to be a young Optimus Prime. That's weird. Who's Brian Tyree Henry?
Oh, he's like a comedian. He's a black guy. I think he was on Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I think.
Let me see. Come on.
Oh no, he's from
Atlanta.
Yeah, he's on. He's Tangerine in Bullet Train.
Yeah. Atlanta, he's Paperboy and is absolutely amazing. If anybody's into hip hop, if you're just into good shows, but it helps if you're a hip hop head. Atlanta was amazing.
Speaking of which, has everyone finished Lasso?
No, not yet. I don't know what Miss McFavorite's dragging her feet. Like, we watch movies at the end of the night once little Miss McFavorite goes to bed, and it seems like she wants to like be fully awake for Ted Lasso, so we never get to watch it. We finally finished Who's the Boss. What?
Have you watched any of season 3?
Yeah, we're 4 episodes into it.
Oh, so you got Zava.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We just got the Zava episode, or the first episode with Zava, I should say.
Yeah.
Have you watched
the room and he keeps standing in front of Ted?
Have you watched this Class of '09 yet with this dude? It seems like an interesting concept. It's a take on the FBI, 10 years separated. So like this class, it shows this class graduating, and then what it's like 10 years later, and then what it's like 10 years after that. So I guess it's supposed to introduce like, you know, the corruption and all that kind of stuff of when you get deep into an organization like that, how you go in all wide-eyed and bushy-tailed kind of shit.
Yeah, then you get jaded and fucking...
Yeah, exactly.
Then it breaks you down and you die inside.
Yeah, a small piece of you dies with that job.
All right, well, we did our job. We made it 3 hours. Good job, Cliff, with keep working on your internet connection, not giving up. It would have been really easy to just be like, oh, I guess I'm not going to be on this week.
Well, so there was nothing for me to do. Without the internet, like everything else is gone.
Yeah, people were posting in the fucking chat. They're like, "Oh, it sucks. Cliff's not on." So I'm glad you're here.
Nintendo, waiting for it to come back.
Nice. All right, motherfudgers. Well, I guess we are going to see you sooner rather than later.
Later rather than sooner.
Oh, but sorry, I literally just killed that. But I keep wanting to do this every time, and I keep forgetting because you guys are what makes this fun. Well, you two make this fun, and these people make it even more fun. Thank you, Evil King, Brinkalizer, Triple A, Cowabunga Dude, the Cool Guy. Who else we had? We had KJ Smith checking in early. We appreciate you guys joining us. It really is fun to have people on the line and commenting and being part of the show. So again, anybody ever wants to come on the show, as you've seen with Lotus, you don't have to have video. You can just be a voice on the show, no worries. But we'd love to have people on if you want. So now we will see you sooner rather than later.
And now we will see you later rather than sooner rather than later. I don't remember what my line is.
Me neither. Who cares? Peace.